Nice. Sinking try. Easy. I just need that there. Click on your window so I can see. Click on here. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. We were doing D signs.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I also was there.
What a wild ride those are.
Yeah, for real. Dude, I love the dark blue color when I get rid of my dash. Ah, it's so nice.
And Celeste. Hi
You
there.
can finally see my beautiful hair again.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I had this though, and so now it's like confusing me because I think when I'm standing still I have 2 dashes.
Oh, that's right. I do
So
remember
that's...
getting a bit confused by that.
I got used to it relatively quickly, I think, but I just love the deep blue when I'm out of dash. Like that's my favorite thing. All right, well, I'm ready. Like I'm. Here we go.
I am
Pull up the
ready.
stream.
I just want to see what are these other manage goals sub only. Why do they automatically add sub only chat to that? That's gross. Sub only chat sucks. It doesn't like activate it. It just put it on my dashboard for no reason.
Okay. Where are we going? Where's the? Oh, maybe through the door.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, I knew I knew one of us was
I
gonna die.
I thought I knew where it was. I thought it was like right below us.
Hold up.
Where'd you go?
Come
Oh.
find me.
Oh.
That's how I got up. I dash jumped. I extended dash jumped. Hello. All right. Anyways. Hold up.
Gotta do it there.
There's another. There's another one. But you have a dash.
No, I don't.
All right. Advanced Heartside by the Advanced Mappers. Here we go.
I'm ready.
Next hour. This is the final challenge. Remember to take breaks if frustrated. Too bad, we're streaming. This is significantly harder than anything else in this difficulty. You can do this.
Oh, can we?
I don't know. We're getting pretty close to the answering. Hold up. What's happening? Oh my gosh. That's insane.
Holly, you are crazy.
I've got this person just named Canadian in all caps. There's only wait. There's only 4 rooms. Oh my gosh.
That kind of scares me. Oh man.
Yeah, I was like, it looks like there's something over here.
The golden berry's right here.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Wait, what?
What do I do?
Wait, oh wow. Does that, I mean, nice. That's like getting up there. Let's go.
Like, there's something. Yeah, there's something over there, but we don't have another jump.
No, there's no way. I think right is the correct direction.
I don't know, man. Left is kind of tempting. All right.
Oh my, it really is.
4.
It just is 4.
All right, let's just. Oh, okay. It wants us to. Ah, gonna have to.
Oh.
I should probably look through.
All right, I'm ready.
All
Okay.
right.
I gotta really lab this.
Part 3, Part 4. All right, only 4 maps in this section. That's not too bad.
All right, so that wave dash, wall boost, get down, wall boost around, dash up, boost. That's probably a dash jump.
Wow, that hurt. I keep
Down
wanting to
right.
jump out of the cosmic bubble.
Well, actually, no, I can't down right. I'll probably have to up right and then fall. Right. Wall boost. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll give me a braking animation so that I can dash to the right. And then I'm gonna dash to the right. And then wall boost and jump twice. Extended dash, extended hyper. Up left. Wall boost. With that I'll have a dash. So I can wave dash into that. And then I'll dash right. And then hyper, or sorry, ultra. What the heck? That platform for?
Oh, I was in the bubble. Excuse me.
After I ultra, I'm going to do that, which will give me 2 dashes. 1, 2. That's going to be open. So then it's right and then up. And then I don't even know what I'm gonna do here.
Does it look like wind would be there?
No, the
Seeker
what
area.
The Seeker is. I don't know what I'm like. I don't. There seems like there's way more stuff than there needs to be here, which is why I'm mildly concerned. Isn't it like this glitch effect? You can't like jump in or whatever.
No, that was the last lobby.
Okay.
There was like a no dash section. I don't know why. What would cause you to need to go down to the red bubble?
Right. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna pretend like I'm not gonna go down there.
Maybe it's just to bait the Seekers away, but the Seekers can't. What are the Seekers gonna do? They can't go.
Well, I guess it doesn't hurt for me to do, like, once I get to that pink dash orb, I do a right and a down. So that I bait them away. Like, I don't think that hurts.
Because
so
the Seekers can't go straight towards you. I just don't get...
So then I'll probably land on that block, so then I'll right dash and then wave dash immediately.
That was the area where the final room had Seekers that could break blocks. And I think... you're going to need to lure the Seekers down first so that they don't hit the block up right away, so you can get up and use the block first so they hit it up. And then they escape because you need them to hit that last block to escape.
Do you?
I think so.
No, there's a thing below it.
Oh, is there?
There's like a... how do I describe this? I'm blanking, dude. Like a crumble block.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's hard. Crazy, right?
Ah! Okay.
I'm gonna watch for some lore. Oh wow, you went far.
Did I?
That one, you did something entirely different than my head was thinking in one section. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that was a blunder.
And then you okay. I need to go.
I think you hit it first, then go
Yeah,
down.
yeah, right, yeah. That's I like that's what I had planned for, and then I just like brain farted. No, why did I do that? Yep, that's what you're supposed to do, and that's what I planned on doing.
Where am I going?
That's
Thor.
what I mean. Like I just keep. Yo, let's go.
Thor, thank you for 15 months. Really appreciate it. My hands are still a bit cold.
Fair enough. You did just come back home,
Yeah.
but the streaming grind never stops.
Can't stop it. Next week I'm gonna have to do a
I
Wednesday
missed
stream
it
too.
is Downdraft. You missed what?
Next week I'm gonna have to do a Wednesday stream because Crumble is getting its snow level update.
Oh,
And you already know I've got to be on that grind.
true.
Plus it'll be on an insane sale, the dev tells us. So.
Yo. I got scared. It's not like anything happened that I wasn't expecting, but for some reason.
What? That is such a huge gap. How did I die to it? I don't... Is it up? Yeah. Oh, it is. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's so hard. There's no time with that downdraft climbing.
Why? Why?
Maybe I should climb.
Trying to not use any stamina.
Well, yeah, but realistically, I can.
That was too early. Yep. An inch away.
That's the strat. And then you just stop playing. Like you're just like, you know what if I didn't wave dash or hyper dash or do anything of viable movement options?
Maybe
And
the
instead
end
I'll
of the
just stand
screen will move to you. Urgh.
So, for context, for people here, we're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna be here for. There are only 4 rooms, and this will be the hardest thing we've done in this mod pack type thing so far. Do I know if it's harder than Farewell B-side? I have no clue. Probably not.
Probably not. I don't know. Farewell B-side had a lot of stuff. Nice plum dance.
Yeah. Oh, there is a wall there.
Ah.
Oh, I see. I see what's supposed to happen. Okay. Okay, that's actually kind of sick.
Whoa. Whoa! I heard a noise.
Okay, so
What just happened?
I don't even know how to explain it to you, but I feel like it would help if I did.
Barenade, thank you for the auto host.
Let's go. I don't even know how to explain to you, but I feel like I need to help you for when you get there.
Mmm.
Alright, if you watch my screen for a second.
I'm watching. Okay. Okay.
Alright, we're going. I'm dead.
Oh.
Alright.
I thought I had it.
Oh. Alright, so. POV or me.
Hmm.
Xbox Game Pass. Let's go.
Yo. You can now play literally anything that exists. Congratulations. All for $1. Or free. I don't know how you got it. Discord
not
Nitro was 2
vastly
months
different.
free. I think the regular new user promotion is 3 months for $1. Why do I suck at extending for a wave dash or
Dude,
hyper?
it's one of those things that genuinely feels like it's more of a steal if you get it for $1 than if you get it free. Does that make sense?
I felt like the 3 months for $1 was better than 1 month free from a promo. The Nitro one is also first time user though. Same with the $1 thing. They all say new user.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's not even that. It's just like one of those things. Like I saw a meme of it a while back, and to me it is so true. It's like 100% accuracy versus like 99.95 accuracy on a song. Like, dude, I see 99.95, I'm like, yo, my act's insane. And then I like see like me SS something like a 100%, and I'm like, yeah, that was pretty good. Like, it's one of those things where it feels, because of a certain metric, it feels like more of a steal to get it for $1 than to get it free because I had something else.
Doesn't it say first time user or new user somewhere? I could have sworn I read that.
I thought we had said something about that. Okay, I need to stop sucking. Oh, I could have saved it. I like legit could have saved it.
Don't see that anywhere? Oh, then sweet. That's just free. Oh, you found it? Okay. Dang. You were in one of those game shows where you had to pick one of 3 doors, and even though all 3 doors are like great deals, you got the worst of the greats.
Too good. I'm going too high. I'm like too good at this game. Common problem.
Dude, I don't know why I can't do that. I don't know if I need to watch your screen on how you get the height off of that.
What is it?
After the bubble, the hyper after that. With the downwind.
I'm just insane. Are you talking about for like the last part?
No, the first part. Right here. Oh. Alright,
I
just need
hyper.
I do as well. I think I just need to click faster, is what I think my problem is. I'm having too many pauses. Yeah, I think making a new account is probably the play. And then you could make a new account and spend $1 and get another 3 months.
I'm almost there.
I am not.
This is actually not as bad as I thought it would be.
This is 1 of 4. Who?
That's true.
I'm not even sure. Like, there were more than 16 maps, right? Pretty sure there was more than 16. So like,
Dude,
the other
literally-
screens may have more.
It is so funny. Wave dashing is like the hardest thing for me, but like an extended hyper on like a minuscule platform is the easiest thing in the world.
What game?
I'm too good. I keep going, like, I keep getting too much height on everything. Like, why am I just so good at this game? Because we all know that that overshooting is so much more based than undershooting these days.
Grab. Grab. You only plan on using it for Halo Infinite campaign? That's fair, I guess. But after that, you can play Tetris Effect, you can play Lethal League Blaze, Forza Horizon 5, games that we didn't download.
I'm dead. No, I keep.
I froze.
Nice one. Alright.
Almost had it first try. Not a car game person. Tech keeps mentioning Forza as well. It is really good.
Yeah, I feel like not a car game person is not an excuse not to play Forza, but fair enough.
Haven't you ever just wanted to drive around Mexico?
Listen. All right, no spoilers, because eventually I'm gonna actually. We've kind of gone through our sessions of playing it. Like, not that we won't ever play it again, but our like time of really heavily playing it is kind of over now. So I'll probably be editing our highlights.
Oh yeah.
Heck, maybe even tomorrow, because it's not like it's gonna take me that long to edit the highlights.
Help me,
let's
Blizzard,
just say you can get a FedEx truck if you play your cards right, and that is just a unique experience.
But a FedEx truck in Mexico.
Yeah, exactly. A FedEx truck in Mexico.
That's fair. Could just go to Mexico, but I don't think they'd let you drive up the side of a mountain.
Okay, I don't know what just happened there, but something happened. That was kind of weird. I don't... Okay.
I jumped off the wall so perfectly that it didn't break. Oh, get the gunner glasses for the yellow tint. Yes, yeah. No, didn't you hear the update? They're updating it to purple. Come on. I think that was like a hard drive article or something.
Dude, unironically, like, as good as I am at them and as fun as they are, the screen has a lot of wall boost. And I feel like it could lay off on the wall boost a little bit.
Okay.
I feel like that's the mechanic of the majority of the screen, except for like a couple extended hypers. Or wave dashes if you're lame. In which I am lame because I just did one. I panicked.
To be fair,
Okay,
Hollywood says yellow tint is anywhere in Central America as well, but I feel like Hollywood also just says everywhere in Central America is pretty much Mexico. Hollywood kind of does that.
Okay. You do not have a dash in this section. Once you cross that little like electric thingy, we do not have a dash.
So do we need to dash up with the first one and then right?
No, you'll fall. You'll just fall, and then you'll go up and then right, and then.
Do you save a dash from the pink crystal?
No.
You don't?
No, it just gets rid of it. I don't know why that pink crystal's there. I don't know why it can't just be green.
Okay.
Doesn't make sense to me. I just don't know what I'm gonna do here then. I have no clue what this is supposed to. Oh, those are gonna move with me as I come over here, and then I'm going to jump on them after I hit the spring.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Did that pause thing.
What?
I was watching your screen and I was like, all right, they're coming up any second now.
Well, it's not. That's not even that. Like, I was early enough. It's just I don't even know how I'm gonna get over them. Like, oh my gosh.
Man, I hate hitting those spikes.
I don't know if I should like try to go over it.
Ah, man.
I really don't know. Okay. Ugh. What am I doing? I mean, I guess that works.
No, I swear I had it.
Oh, let's go!
I keep doing
I
that.
suck! Yes! That's what I wanted.
Man, I'm great at this game.
Dude, I keep sucking! No! Gosh dang it. Dude, it's like, boom, too hot in my room, open my window for like 5 minutes, boom, too cold in my room, help. Like, I swear, that is something as I've gotten like older and, you know, lived in a dorm and you know, had my own room and things that I've noticed. Like, one of the hardest things in the world is good temperature control. Like, there is always a point in every day where you're like, I'm uncomfortably hot or cold. And you cannot, like, and when it finally becomes perfect, like, you, like, leave. Like, you don't have to be in the room anymore.
One thing, I was in my brother's truck the other day, and I'm like, why do cars have like 2 dials from like red to blue? Why can't they just do like a house and have like a temperature degree? Like, everyone knows exactly what their comfortable temperature is. So why are cars like, hey, you know, are you feeling like medium red right now?
I mean, newer cars do have that, to be fair.
I
They just
guess.
have the degree.
Yeah.
I honestly prefer the dial, though, if you want me to be true with you.
I just don't. I feel like it's needlessly complicated. It's like, are you feeling?
I feel
you
like
know,
having the exact temperature is needlessly complicated because I don't care what the exact temperature is. Just give me medium red. That's what I know I want.
Yeah, but
like,
are you medium red with like fan on 1 or medium red with fan on 2?
that just depends. That I mean, it changes over time.
Like,
I
see,
don't get this.
Arrow saying temp for you is 67. See, that's easier for me. It's like,
That
okay,
is-
well, I trust the
that
car to
is
know exactly what
freezing
67 is.
cold.
That is pretty cold. I honestly don't know what, like, my
See?
comfortable
See?
number is.
See? But you know that you want it medium on the red dial.
No, I don't. Oh man.
Unfortunate that I had to pass you there. See, it looks like I have a dash, but I can't use it.
Yeah.
It's
Dang,
like,
dude, that
wow.
is rough. So did the Seekers release those?
Dude, no, I don't even know what the Seekers do.
Well, where do
Maybe
those
I'm supposed-
platforms come from?
Maybe I'm supposed to be using the Seekers.
Where do those platforms come from then?
You activate them by going over them in a red bubble. I don't. Maybe I'm supposed to have the Seekers with me. I just don't know how I would, like, get them to follow me.
To be fair, yes, I am skinny. That probably does play a role in it being cold for me.
I know one other person that likes that temperature, and everybody else I know likes 70 plus. No, I could probably think of it like one other person too, even though we had never directly talked about it.
I feel like somewhere in like low to mid 70s is, you know, the general comfy temperature.
Right. I agree.
Oh, okay, I see where you hit him. Why didn't you grab? Why didn't you grab?
No, listen, here's the thought process. When it exploded, I was going to jump so that I would land on it. Anything above 70 is... Oh my gosh, dude.
How north do you live, Arrow?
I was gonna say, it's probably just like a living condition. My teacher says that because I complain so much about the temperature when I come to class, he says, you really need to move to like Florida. And I'm like, see, I'd move to Florida if it wasn't Florida.
Good point.
I
It does have that going against it.
I would love to move to one of the Carolinas, because it is too cold up here in PA, for me, in the winter.
I was so close. Southwest Ohio. Okay. So, I mean, that's not too
Yeah, no,
north.
you're
That's like
crazy.
mid. So like you still have to deal with like pretty hot and pretty cold.
Okay, so I need to not be stupid, right? So that's the hard part.
You need to be stupid. Right? That's what you said?
No, I said I need to not be stupid.
Oh, okay. All right. Very
I just
different.
did something really dumb. But now I've got all the lore, and the next attempt I get there is it.
Fantastic. Great job.
Thank you.
I wasn't
I appreciate
congratulating you. Congratulate.
I'm not
Yo. Okay, you can't do that though. Yo. The backups.
I'm actually
Let's go.
Oh, I do need to jump.
Do you think off of that spring you can get to the other side of the first one?
No,
right
I
away?
already tried that.
Okay.
Dude, that was nuts. I wish we got that on the street.
I wish I got that. Hollow Knight bonfire mod. I don't know. I never tried that one out. I was like, I don't want to have to worry about upgrading my stats like Dark Souls.
Yeah, that's fair. That seems like it'd be. I mean, I have a limited Hollow Knight experience, but that seems like it'd be. For those who enjoy that.
My favorite mod for Hollow Knight so far is still Lightbringer, which completely changes up your attack. Oh, that's right. They did get a mod installer.
That's really nice. can say from experience of the Everest being upgraded over time that things are so much nicer now than they were before. And even then, they
Oh,
were
yeah.
fairly nice before.
Why can I not just be an inch higher? Madeline needs to grow.
Nope, I screwed up again. Oh, dang it! I keep going to that lower platform first, even though I'm telling myself to not go to that lower platform.
So you need to save the second platform for after that?
Because then after I grab the one that's gonna make it fall, I'll jump on that platform and then go to the left, and there's like a little alcove in there you stay in while it falls. I just keep forgetting to like not utilize that platform too early.
Black Moth? I can't remember which one Black Moth is. You should try any Radiance. It was never designed to be beaten. And I think there's like 10 people who have beaten it.
Wow. You know what I want to play? Speaking of randomizers, because you know I don't really care for randomizers. It's just
Yeah.
something I personally do not care for. Unless it's Pokemon. Things change. And recently there was a big trend, I want to say like a month ago. So somebody made something where every loading zone you enter
Oh
is
my
entirely
gosh,
randomized.
yeah.
And that, I was watching Small Ant and Point Pro and some other people play it, and it was awesome.
I was
Like, I
watching
actually
Small Ant do a bit of that as well.
Yeah, I was actually having so much fun watching that, and I may myself try to stream that at some point, but we'll see.
I'm still at the point of, having never finished a Pokemon game, I don't think I'd get as much out of an entrance rando.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
So,
No, don't do
I
that.
feel like I need to know, even a Nuzlocke, or not a Nuzlocke, when we did the rando, I feel like just not having the general knowledge of, where to
that
go.
was terrible.
I'm glad we tried it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Dang. Same.
There's no way you screw up at the end as many times as me. Like, once you make it there, I'm sure you'll get it in a couple tries.
If I could make it there, that'd be great. Shade Dash as main attack. That would be pretty cool. Then you have to worry about spacing.
I saw that a new Five Nights at Freddy's game released recently. And
Yeah, Security Breach.
I didn't watch any of it, but it's been popping up on my YouTube non-stop.
I don't think it follows the same formula. I think it's more like free movement.
Yeah, no, it's like open, which is cool.
I think it was only a matter of time until they moved to something like that. Though I think Sister
I thought the
Location also
franchise
was.
dead, but you know, yeah,
No,
Sister
they still have,
Location was more of that formula, but it still wasn't quite open. So now,
I mean, they still have a movie in the works. I think the books are still coming out.
oh my gosh, it's not over. What does this do? What does this do?
Where are you?
Okay, it just goes up.
Oh, okay. You made it?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably won't play it, but maybe I'll watch some footage of it sometime because I currently haven't.
Tried grabbing the wall. Not a grabbable wall.
Alright, half an hour for the first room. Not too bad.
I hate that area. I just never had the height for it.
I feel like for those who would have pride in their memory of the game, that people would like that.
That would be. I think I can see why that would be a neat idea to have.
So, the person I stream Bed Wars with, we're currently, and by we I mean he, but you know I'm part of the content creation part. He's currently working with a buddy of his who does some coding, to temporarily turn all of our monitors. So we're gonna get like 4 of us, all separate monitors and keyboards and everything, and basically we're gonna play a Bed Wars game on one account, and about every 15 seconds or so, it's going to turn somebody else's monitor, keyboard, and mouse off, and then switch to another person.
Oh wow.
And we're gonna try to win a Bed Wars game like that. We were also trying to think about, while we don't think it is possible to win a game like this, it would be interesting content-wise. Basically that, but we randomize the monitor, the keyboard, and the mouse. So somebody else would be telling other 2 people what to look around and or input on the keyboard, which would be, I don't think that's possible to win a game like that, but it would be interesting to try.
I was clicking things in the wrong order. That's Hesbian, right? Or now?
No, that's Japheth Rye.
Oh, okay.
I stream Bed Wars with. He is in my quarter. He commutes, but he's in my quarter. Hesbian's my roommate. So, which, I mean, he's still in my major. He's just a quarter behind me. So that's what we're working on. And like I said, by we, it's basically just him, but I'd be doing it as part of the Bed Wars crew. We've also done every challenge, except for the last one, which I don't even think we've attempted yet, because I don't even know if we will attempt, because quite frankly, it doesn't sound like it's going to be any fun. Like, some challenges, even if they were hard, were actually really fun when they worked, because some of them didn't work, like the red light, green light, which, because of the way Minecraft updates blocks, would sometimes just not work. Because basically it would be like every like 20 seconds or so it would say like red light, and we'd have to stand still for like 5 or 10 seconds. But the issue was with, like, sometimes even if you were standing still, it would just say that somebody moved because of the way Minecraft updates blocks or something. A bunch of people were complaining on like the Bed Wars Reddit and stuff about it. But, and I don't know if it ever got fixed, but let it be known that we beat it while it was broken, and it took us 3 streams of like 2 hours each, so.
Jeez.
But the last challenge is beat a Bed Wars game without anybody on your team taking any damage.
Oh, that does not sound fun.
And yeah, I don't even, like, I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but half of the strats that, like, for instance, the reason why some people can win a Bed Wars game so consistently is because they use, like, TNT jumping or fireball jumping, and, you know, they block clutch or something, you know, to take a little bit less fall damage, or, you know, they purposefully get hit in a fight so that they can then get knocked back, place a block in front of them, and then reverse the fight. Like, these are all tactics that require taking damage, and that's why people can consistently win Bed Wars games, so that there's an actual skill gap. When it comes to not taking damage, so many of those strategies aren't imposed that even if we were to get, like, decently far, it would still take us so long, because we, like, all of our normal Bed Wars strategies that we use to be good at the game aren't there anymore. So it's just like we're some other random player in the random mosh pit of players, you know? But what I'm saying is, like, it's going into a Fortnite game not knowing how to build, you know? Like, yes, you can win, but now all of your strategies to get ahead are gone.
I feel like the strat would be hope everyone else takes each other out.
Yeah, that's definitely, I mean, we've imposed that strat before, I can say that for sure.
But like, you can only, like, hope and pray that happens. You can't really... I feel like that's a challenge that gets beaten, like, you know, when it happens, rather than trying for it.
I still think you'd have to try for it, but... yeah. We can just put it on, like, during a game, and then just, like... you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's not like it kicks us out of the game. Like, a lot of the times we would leave a game if it wasn't really close. But, you know, because we were trying to do the challenges. But that one's just like, you know, if we failed it, we would just keep playing, because it's, like, not that big of a deal. But, even the main thing is not like a lot of the time I'll just purposefully take a little bit of fall damage. So I feel like I'd still have to go for it. Like I'd still have to be consciously thinking about it.
Oh, it probably just sets you up perfectly, I assume.
I went to the left a little bit.
No, I was like if you just keep holding left, I assume it just gets you on there.
No,
No.
you're gonna have
Oh
to tap a
man,
little bit. Because that was when I tried to like, pass by it, it would
go too far.
yeah. I like landed like right on top of it.
Okay.
That being said, if you do the bubbles like slowly, I don't know if that's the case or not. I don't do the bubbles slowly, so
Yeah.
I guess it might be different for you.
Nice. I'm glad it has the multiplayer. I didn't know if that was like not a secret mod, but like custom built for Fireborn. And
My
the
multiplayer pog.
content crew.
Oh, like if it was like exclusive for doing a video.
Yeah. Same with like the Mario Odyssey multiplayer mod
Oh,
that's
is that not public?
I'm assuming it's not because I mean Nintendo would absolutely crush it if it was, I feel like.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things that Nintendo would crush if they were like mega public, but there's probably some way you can find it.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not saying Small Ant has it linked, but
Alpha pre-release.
I will say another thing that's very interesting is the entrance randomizer has been put in BDSP because BDSP was made in Unity, and as we discussed before, it makes it very easy to reverse engineer and things like that,
Yeah.
which is really cool. But honestly, if you know how to break those games correctly, the entrance randomizer is essentially built in, I swear. You could probably wrong warp in that game within the next 2 months.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
The speedrun's already like 15 minutes or so, I think.
Like, do they just walk through the walls to the end right now?
I think you get like one gym badge maybe. I really don't know. I haven't watched it myself. I'm just subbed to Worcester, and he's like, new BDSP world record in like 16 minutes and 40 seconds, and I'm like, all right.
No, why would you buff Markoth? I hate Markoth's the spinning shield guy, isn't he? I hate him. He's already the hardest of the dream fights. Or the dream warrior fights, that is. Buff, I don't know, Marmu. Add a Senkin Marmu.
Trying to think of something to talk about.
No, wait. Alright, that works.
Oh wow, nice. Yeah, you made it over there. I knew that was possible. I just couldn't. Wow, wow. Just looking at that. Oh my gosh. All right.
That was Senkin
43
try?
minutes, and we're both over. All right, let's go. I'm ready. I
Alright.
know you just got finished, but I'm like, okay.
3 more hours, guys. We're almost there. Alright, let's see.
Ooh.
Cycles! Woo! Oh, nice. I love that section. Okay, a lot of quick dashing. Whoa, what's going on here? Gonna have to, okay. Maybe stall to think. multi-dash, is that a triple? Getting the key, going in the feather, then we're... Wait, what do you need the multi-dash for? Maybe to stall? Maybe that's to stall while the block moves.
Oh, geez. This is based off of the climb. I can see it.
Yeah. Alright, time to hop in.
Wait, where do I go here? Huh? Hold on. We gotta talk about this. Where do I go? Like are you looking at this?
Holy cow. I'm thinking you get up on the left side, jump under, and then you'll dash and basically, like, immediately grab that corner on the right side. Is what it looks like to me.
Alright. I didn't want it to be true. What do you do here? What? Okay, there's a thing there. Okay, I see.
Holy cow, that is tight. Oh, okay.
Wait, this one actually looks
Oh
hard.
man, this is a tough spawn cycle. You gotta, like, actually change up what you do.
This part looks easy. That's why it's probably gonna be really hard.
Yeah, it feels like it's just gotta be, like, do everything but fast.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really tough angle to hit. We might have to do wave dashes out of these, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, this is the curved section. Should be a fun mechanic to try to remember how to do.
Excuse me? I'm supposed to have a dash here? I get it. I get it.
Oh, a triple crystal. Oh, yeah, that's real easy. Yep, free. Maybe I stall until the crystal's back?
Oh, dude.
Okay, this screen is like shorter, but definitely not easier.
Holy cow, that's gonna be tough
that's
even just to
fast.
read.
Okay, the spawn cycle's hype because I like going fast.
Man, I thought I had...
Well, I guess the spawn cycle is actually...
It's weird because you have to... I feel like you have to go fast, but then you also have to wait.
Yeah.
What the heck? I'm on a different spawn cycle?
That's what I mean. I forgot in this game it's universal. Oh, I climbed up by accident? Okay.
Can I... Once you started doing this part, I was messing up. You stole my skill. Give it back.
My bad. No! You don't go up there, you go to the left. This room's actually kind of sick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love me my wall bounces, but eventually...
Oh,
I guess this one has a ton of wall bounces, too. It's almost as if that's a main feature of difficulty in this game. Dude, you're moving kind of nice right now. What? I'm going too fast.
Oh, wait, you can land on that, can't you? Unless...
JK, unless.
Can I please not jump into spikes? Like,
Dang it.
there is no obstacle.
Okay, here we go. This is the one. Nope, just kidding. Just kidding.
You got me
I meant
there.
the next one.
I wonder. I can stand on that. If I hold grab.
Yep. Alright, this is fine. Check this one out. Alright,
Why
I
do
can't
do
climb
every
up.
single? What do you mean you can't climb up?
It wouldn't let me climb up. I was
Oh.
gonna climb up and try to do an extended dash jump, but it just didn't work. Ultimately, no big deal for a legend like me. As you can see, I'm just dead. So, truly a legend. So, what's the Meta Forever family meal for Christmas?
I don't actually know.
That's fair because we're the same way.
Like normally, I mean, it's just like chicken, probably.
Okay. We always have ham, which I guess that's kind of traditional, but like other than the ham part, it's like straight up we're having macaroni and cheese this year. Like,
Yo, nice. Yeah, I mean cooked meat.
yeah,
Probably a side, maybe two,
fair
maybe
enough.
some bread. Bread's usually good.
Bread is pretty good.
And
Wheat bread is hype.
I do like
The
me
wheat
some
bread
wheat
guy.
bread. I'd probably you know, Christmas is fancy, right? We go with a dinner roll.
Okay. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Go anywhere special for Christmas? Or is it just the Meta Forever family house?
Just the family house for Christmas, though I think the family's getting together for like a Christmas in July sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
I think just with all the stuff around Thanksgiving that happened, we're kind of pushing it back.
Right. Fair enough. The lore.
Yeah, I don't know what a Christmas in July is, but you know, I guess we're doing
Apparently
one.
you're having it.
Yeah. Don't know if that's some popular thing that people do just to eat fancy another day of the year.
Right. I guess I guess I will be visiting as,
Yeah,
as somebody else over for a Christmas type thing, I guess.
yeah. I'm actually having some friends over. Believe it or not,
It's kind of crazy.
I'm having them over at a friend's house.
Yeah,
Not even
over
having
at
them
someone
over.
else's house. That's gonna be one heck of a time.
Dude, that's gonna be a great week.
Ah, for real. Are you what is the plan? Are you planning to be there as often as you can, or is there certain
Yeah, I've already brought it up to my boss,
Ooh,
and
hype?
he's not said anything against it. So,
That's good.
as far as I know, I'm clear to take that week off, which is
Let's
gonna be
go.
sick.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it.
It was so awesome. How many times I've missed that bubble? Like or the jump off of it. All right. It is almost an hour in, and we are on the third flag.
I brought it up last week, when I was kind of like, hey, I kind of feel bad, like if I took uh, the week off, the previous week. Um, and in that message, I was also like, I do plan on taking the last week of the month off.
And he was like chill with it.
He never commented on it.
Whoa! Wait! wait!
Or no, his comment was, do what you feel like would be best. You know the situation better than we do, I believe. Something along those lines.
Okay. Interesting.
I mean, I'll definitely be bringing it up once we get further into this week, as we get there.
Right. I've been grabbing some airport tips from my parents.
Don't talk to strangers. Don't look like you're carrying a bomb.
Believe it or not, like that is like 1.5 of those are correct. Like, my dad was just saying certain things about like people coming up and asking you for money and stuff, and I was like, interesting. And we were just talking about like baggage and customs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. How early are you getting there? Like how much earlier than the flight?
2 hours.
Okay.
Which honestly, probably a little bit earlier than that because it's going to be very crowded.
Yeah, that's one of the things where it's like you never know what can and likely will go wrong.
Right. So, yeah, I'm totally expecting for something to go wrong. But I believe it'll be fixable. Okay. Oh, it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall.
Oh no!
Okay, that's no. I prefer
Not
that. I prefer
not
that
what I was
from
expecting.
Yeah. I actually prefer that from what it was going to be. So.
So basically, just walk across it.
Right. Okay. That makes things better, though. We not even might be able to do this in a whole stream. I'm not.
I know.
Like looking at just the time we were able to start, we may have to chalk this up to another stream. I keep doing that.
I keep switching directions too early.
I think I keep doing it too late. As of right now, though, it is officially 1 week until Christmas, so that's hype.
It is. That
Christmas
is
already on the weekend, which is kind of a bummer because you get essentially no extra time off for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've never taken time off of anything before, so anything is more.
Oh, you don't have neutrals. You don't have neutrals.
Oh, that's right.
This is becoming harder and harder the more I play it.
Like at my previous job, I had, I think it was even like half a day on Christmas Eve, maybe.
I remember that. I actually like genuinely remember this. Yeah, I think you had half of a day on Christmas Eve.
And then half a day on New Year's Eve as well. That one I do remember because I remember we were putting in all the new office equipment on New Year's Eve last year.
Oh, why did I go there? Jeez, nuts.
Oh my gosh.
Got him.
Nice. You really showed the map.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta practice this. Like, I gotta practice this. I gotta remember this again. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah. I'm gonna have to up left through that, which is gonna suck because I muted.
You're kidding, video
No,
game?
I'm gonna up left and I'm gonna up right actually.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I did, but you could have given me a pass.
And in this last section, I actually genuinely don't know what I'm gonna do for it because it doesn't even comprehend as possible in my head. I am yawning so much. I apologize. Yeah, I need to plug in my phone so that the Meta Forever stream will not go down.
Yeah, I'm actually running the stream off of Blizzard's phone.
Literally shut up.
I appreciate for the internet.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Mine's top-notch internet.
Nice.
Alright, we have officially hit 1 hour. How does it feel?
I still feel bad at video games, believe it or not.
Dang, dude. We share a common feeling.
Dude, I hate that reverse.
Dude, my nose itches.
I think I'm just not getting my jump input out. Is what's going on.
It didn't. I'm so sad. That was a sad way to go.
Was I supposed to wall boost that?
Oh my gosh, dude. Literally. Sorry, I was just taking a little bit of a break from my fingers and checking some Discord messages and why I've gotten so many of them. And there were 73 in the meetup group chat. And it's just all fish emojis.
Yo, did Happy post a picture of the trophy in there?
No, it's just fish emojis and smiley faces and then them talking about stupid stuff. All right, let's go.
What's gonna be crazy is like after all the meetup stuff, and then I've got my best friend coming over for New Year's. It's gonna be like a really long week for me.
Fair. But hey, that's a good thing. You get to fellowship with a bunch of different people, which is sick.
Yeah, he was one of the ones I went to the movie with, so
Oh, nice.
it was nice catching up with him again.
Right, you guys aren't actually that far away from each other.
No, we still live fairly close.
Fine, I will just wall jump off of that tiny little thing next time and hope that I don't hit the ceiling and die. I feel like I'm not to the hard part yet. Like, the hard part to me has been the second half, and I have not made it past the climb section yet.
I forgot to neutral. I swear I did that. Oh, that's the floaty dash.
Yeah, that's the curved one. I curved it way too early. Okay, I made it to the last section. but that is the hardest section, so I don't know. I gotta see. Okay. I wish I could know if the feather respawns at the end. Because my thought is that if it respawns, it's way more possible than if it doesn't.
Oh, I missed the notification because it doesn't play a sound, but Ego, thank you for the follow.
Yo! Imagine not having sound notifications and animations. That way you actually do have animations.
Yeah, it does have an animation pop up. It just doesn't play a sound. Oh, I'm off timed. Feeling a bit sleepy.
This feeling a bit sleepy, did you say?
No, that it was a sleepy, oh, little sleepy puppy. This is gaming. Let me tell you.
We're gaming. Don't worry.
You know, every death makes me feel like I'm bad at video games. Even though I can tell, like, this is, you know, very difficult just making it this far.
I cannot get that reverse, and I don't know if I'm going too early or too late. All I know is it's just not happening.
My eyes, like
I genuinely
really
wish I
zone
knew.
out.
Like, what my issue was specifically.
On the reverse.
Yeah, like, that's something I actually wish I could, like, self-diagnose, but I really can't.
My issue was that I wasn't clicking A soon enough.
See, I'm jumping. I think I'm going to. Okay, this is once again an issue.
Do you make it past in the climb part? Do you just jump and wall boost off of the next icicle area?
Yeah.
Or do you do the one on the other side of the... What was that? I
truthfully don't know what you're trying to say, and you're also laughing, so...
No, I just did something, like, absolutely crazy.
Oh, nice.
Like, I dashed it down because I knew I jumped off cycle, and then jumped off of one of the spikes.
Yo. That's kind of gaming. If you were wondering what gaming is. It's a freaking corner, dude.
Okay. The answer was yes.
Alright, I'm happy to hear that.
Oh, okay, this is a platform. Do we just... Alright, I'll wait for you. I need lore. Alright.
Think you can do that?
Yeah, sure.
I went too high.
Oh, those fall! Alright. I wasn't... You didn't grab the walls, so you set me up for, like, oh, they're gonna be good and you know, stay in place, like walls, you know, tend to do.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I just kind of reacted to it on my first time. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I think my problem was, like, I was watching you, and so I was oh, jeez. I was expecting, like, me to click the exact same buttons as you. Which we know doesn't happen. Just get good. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Fine.
I wish. Need to work on that skill.
What am I doing? What am I doing? This works. Okay, no.
Does it?
It did not work. New lore didn't work.
No, four.
Four?
4 neutrals. Not 3.
Just no I4. Like there's without any context for that, I was so confused. It's just such a quick rage, like little mini self-doubting session.
It's one of those, like, I know, like, I've told myself how many I need to do silently. I've just never said it out loud. So I need to, like, clear things up with
Clear
myself.
things up with verbal meta.
Let them know the memo. There we go. That's 4. You're supposed to wave dash off the top of the beams that fall.
Yeah, well, I did it off of the last platform, like the one that you didn't hit.
There's a what do you mean? There's a last platform?
You jumped right over it.
Huh? All right, I need to see this. I jumped over something.
Yeah, you jumped right over the platform.
What?
I was so
Where?
confused. Why? Right?
What? When did that show up? That was not there. That was not there.
Like playing like the floor is lava with that.
There's
thing.
no way. That was not there. How did I not see that?
Hold on.
I don't know how I didn't see. Okay, Elo didn't see it either.
Holy crap! Let me please flipping system.
That was not there. I swear.
Dude,
How?
hold on.
I need to see. Are you clipping it?
I'm trying to.
I need to see how far I was from it. I was so in tune with like the lighter color of the other beams. I didn't even think, and it's like so perfectly in that corner. It was invisible. I need you to post it.
Alright, here we go. Hold on.
Oh my
Publish.
gosh.
Add a title first.
There's no way. Did I just like clear jump over it and then do like an up left or a upright? Once he said that, I was like, dude, there's nothing there. Dude, that wasn't there. Someone edited that in. I like tapped the corner of it even. Like I could have jumped off of it if I just clicked the jump button.
That's why
there.
I was like, dang, he really wanted to avoid that last platform. Like as I was walking.
Oh man. That's a good rest for my fingers.
True.
I'm glad they live edited the map to give me an extra block to jump off of.
Yeah, that's pretty nice of them. Bad RNG. That's what we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the bad wall jump RNG, what can I say? Literally, what are you doing, Blizzard? Alright.
Oh, I almost did 3. Gotta remember 4.
It's a really odd thing to have an internet presence so much that if I refer to myself in the third person IRL, I'm usually saying Blizzard.
Oh,
And
that's
sometimes
crazy.
People look at me really confused. And I'm like, my bad.
It's funny because when we were playing Tetris, you went by your first name.
I was gonna say when I rage, I refer to myself in my first name. But the only games I rage at are probably the ones that I play with my online friends. So therefore,
It's just completely flipped.
Yeah, I'm counterproductive in this sense.
Remember when you used to call this character Madeline whenever you raged?
My gosh, dude. Right. It's like I am like
Oh,
in my head Blizzard is something that I just like I think people are it's the whole thing of like when the teacher would or when like something in a book would say your name, let's say. Like you'd be like, "Yo, that's my name." And you have that reaction, right? Like everybody has that reaction when they hear their name. Like
yeah.
you're naturally going to look, which nobody else is going to look when you hear, you know, uh meta except, your first name. And so
Well,
it's
the
like
thing is, my 8th grade football coach called me Bob, and like I would react like every single time. Like if he called me
right.
it from
Oh, well
across the
that's
room, I
fair.
would know.
Right. Well that's fair.
But I
My
guess
coach
like
used to call me Mr. E, and I would react to Mr. E. Not like, but like nobody else would call me that, so it's not as big as like my first name. But now,
yeah,
like Blizzard is now on that basis for me. Like if I hear the word Blizzard, even if people aren't referring to me at all, I will naturally like have that inclination to look. Like
now
it is now built in just as much as my real name.
just wait when people are talking about like Facebook and they're like, oh yeah, and Meta, and I look, I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna insert myself into a Facebook conversation willingly, and it will ruin my life.
I forgot about that. You gotta enter the metaverse, man.
That's not happening. I don't even have a Facebook account. Like, and I'm
don't?
never going to. Not until I get more popular than Metal Forever, and then I'm gonna be like, all right, making sure if people ever Google that artist, they find me instead.
Right. No, my phone died, even though it was on charge. You love to see it.
Dang.
I keep screwing up. Like, I'm sad. Okay.
I can save that. Like, I can. Oh, wait, no, you can't neutral in that section. Never mind, I can't save it. I'm doing the best I can.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Well, you'll have to keep me up on the chat, lore. Because now...
I'll be sure to. Ugh.
Yeah, don't start talking bad about me now.
It's okay. We both know I'm the better gamer, chat. You guys can let it out. Except you've been downloading these screens a lot better than me.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I keep dying on the same section. It's just that one, like, the second part of the climb section. I keep getting caught on this like lower wall piece.
I know exactly which one.
Yeah. Okay.
I wish I could make it there more consistently, so I can be dying there too.
Yeah, wouldn't that just be fun? Dude, that is so hard. I need to start like downwriting out of that.
Ah! Ah! I'm good.
Congrats on being good. I'm still trying to be good.
I mean, by good, I mean I died, but like.
I know.
But I didn't. But I didn't die inside.
I think the plan is to watch Lemonade Mouth. I'm like subject
Yeah.
to the matter gone.
At the meetup?
Yeah. We were talking about that.
Yeah,
Because
that
we
was
all like Lemonade Mouth.
that was one of your newer age Disney original movies, wasn't it? That was beyond my time.
Well, I don't know. I guess for me it's an older one. Because for me, newer age is like Cloud9 and Descendants.
Never heard Cloud9. You guys probably mentioned it before.
Didn't we? Yeah, it was my favorite.
No, we watched
We watched Teen
The
Beach movies,
Teen
which
Beach
is also
and
newer.
Camp Rock.
Yeah.
Which, like, Camp Rock to me is, like, the only Disney original movies.
What?
Yeah, like, nothing else existed when I was still watching Disney.
Fair enough. I don't know. I'd still consider Lemonade Mouth to be like an older one, but that's just because I've watched a lot of newer ones.
Oh, you don't like it when, like, a streamer refers to we? Like a we did it chat sort of thing?
So me?
I feel like I catch myself doing that sometimes.
Yeah, no, I only do that because I personally believe it to be part of the journey.
Oh, you just start saying it? I it's one of those things. Yeah, it is one of those things where it's like, you know, you just kind of naturally. Yeah. Oh my god. I
There's
dashed.
like so much focus, it's insane.
I dashed too early. All streamers are actually Dora the Explorer. We did it!
Have I told the story of my Mario Party DS profile?
No.
Tanner Wee?
We as in like WII?
No, as in WE. When I was like one digit in life, um, my thought process behind it was, since I would be playing with other people, my profile is a journey throughout playing with many different people, and so I shouldn't get all the credit for having my own profile. So I named it Tanner Wee because
I don't think I was
Yeah, it was
creating lore for myself, like, when I was in the one digits.
dude, I was creating mad lore. You don't even know.
Hit the wall first, please. Gotta be nice to yourself. You know, gotta please and thank you when you're referring to yourself.
I made it to the last section again, but my goodness.
Died to the same thing.
I got further, so it's better.
Why did my thumb hit down?
It's hard when you haven't controlled it in a while. Like, if I was coming fresh off the back of that level, I think I'd do a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, that level took a bit of getting used to on like what worked and what didn't.
Yeah, right. I loved it when I got used to it, but... Oh, I didn't extend it. What time is it? It is midnight EST.
Yo, nice.
Woo!
Wait, is it real? There's no way. We've been on this for 2 hours? Or I mean, like, in the call, I guess.
yeah.
Where the map is only a hour and a half.
Wait, that can't be right.
Oh, what? I did like 6. That's more than 4.
What? That is more than 4. Could I have some context for
I was kind of freaking out.
you and 4, man?
I was freaking out, so I did more than 4. And then I was like, okay, I'm good to, like, go over to the bubble. And then I didn't make it. But, like, it's 4 to the bubble.
What are you doing 4? Like, what's 4?
The neutrals on the ice wall.
You count?
Yeah. The first one is 3, the second one is 4.
No, I just go. Because sometimes I'll just keep stalling until I feel like I have the right height.
No. If you 4, then you make it.
Like 4. 1,
3.
2,
3 on that one. 3 on that one. Yeah.
Oh, good.
3 on the first, 4 on the second.
Dude, the stress of, like, confining myself to a certain number of them is too much. Like, I go when I want to go.
Oh,
I'm not going to
see,
miss a neutral.
that stresses me out because, like, then I'm like, okay, am I too high? Am I too low? Like, if I can count it, I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's something I think about. That's why I hate that part so much. Like, I just don't make it to that wall sometimes. Half the time I make it to the little tiny lip. Boom.
All right, so new lore. It's 4 if you upright. It's actually 5 if you do just a straight up.
Dude, literally jump off the wall. It's not that hard. Just jump off the wall, dude.
That's what I'm doing, but it keeps being too low.
My gosh. Well, just gonna sit here.
Nice. I did the exact same thing. Dude, I've got everything like down so well. I just can't perform that last jump.
You're the one I'm struggling with.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a whole, I think the majority of the screen's actually easier than the last one.
I agree. Yeah.
But it's just this one part.
But as is difficulty in this game, you start getting to things where you kind of need to do things perfectly.
My gosh! Why did they put the mechanic at the end,
Too
bro?
high. I need to start just grabbing that last one, or that first one, because I don't use it in the actual setup. Today's only Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I guess,
I mean,
yeah,
for me, for
I'm
me, it's
streaming with
Sunday.
you. So yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of an easy one to figure out if you're.
I
Not
mean,
that we haven't streamed on Sunday, but our streams are scheduled for Saturday. So.
I guess it's the fact that we haven't done it in, I guess, a month at this point.
I think it's only been 2 Saturdays that we haven't done it.
Oh wait, yeah. For some reason, my mind was like, well, we split it, so it's like, you know, if we miss Celeste, it's like a month. Then, oh, you got it, you got it, you got it.
I'm going up. I'm going up. Like I wasn't planning on coming down anytime soon.
You guys can't see it, but he didn't turn.
You should put my cam in like the corner or something.
I should just activate your cam for the whole
Like
thing.
honestly, I've been thinking about that, but then I was like, he's doing like fairly the same as me, so it's not that big of a deal. But honestly, I think it would just be
No,
more interesting in the long run.
we play
As
pretty
long as-
differently.
What'd you say?
Did I really just do that?
What? Did I do that?
That was good.
Sorry, I was just really wasn't ready. I kind of want to know what you did though.
I messed up. I didn't get the reverse and the climb section, and then just like completely missed getting back on the platform, which is the easiest part.
All right, we're good after that one. I really outdid myself on that one.
I'm almost a little lightheaded. I need a drink from that.
Go get a drink if you need one.
No, I've got a cup next to me.
You've got just a single cup. Dude, it is too late right now for this. Like, I am like laughing at everything. Oh my gosh, dude.
No, oh man.
Oh, nope. Nope. Okay. I'm beating this room at least. And I can say right now that I doubt we will get to any other rooms this stream, considering the time on my end, but I'm beating this room. Alright.
Oh, wait. There's no neutrals in this section, so I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, probably not. Don't know what you were trying to do, but...
I was actually trying to get to the shortcut to the
I
end
love
of the
the part.
level.
Oh, right. The one that I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Nope, that sucks because I suck, and that's just unfortunate, really.
All right. I'm good.
What do you mean? What does that
I
mean?
need to, I need
What does
to
that mean?
I need to look at the next section to actually read it. All right. Right, up, right. Do you jump out of that one, or is that an upright? You probably jump, because then you down, right, right, jump out of that. Left, down,
You
two
could have just
rights,
watched me
jump
just
out.
do it.
Yeah, but you did
Like,
it fast.
Well, I feel like that honestly makes it easier to read.
Like, I mean,
I mean, and quite literally, you have to do it fast, so
yeah,
comparison.
but like, you know, I'm assuming that's an up and then
Like,
straight
you
to the
know.
side. That's okay. That's an up as well. Then you straight to the side and do. I saw you do an up, left, up, right, side. Jump out of that. I think it gives you the special dash out of the cosmic. So you get that. You do two. 1, 2. Feather, which means from here, actually, right when we dash up to here, we switch to joystick. Right there. So we don't do that. Thank you for being an example of what not to do.
Yeah, no problem, dude. I'm just scared for the triple dash at the end. Like,
I don't know what to expect. I don't know why it's there. Maybe,
well,
no, there's a
'cause
bubble, right? So, like, or,
there's a bubble?
oh, no, wait, so is the triple
We're gonna
dash
have
to
to go-
stall to get the feather
See,
back?
I'm thinking the feather's not gonna respawn, and I'm thinking I'm going to somehow have enough height. Because these dashes are really long, remember that?
Yeah.
Like, really long. Like, at first I thought there's no way, but now I'm thinking there is a way. Well, that just sucks. That was kind of sad.
I just noticed that they use the heart transition, which is pretty neat.
Oh, nice.
I say the heart transition. I don't actually know if that's base game, if they have that, or if that's a custom.
It's not something I frequently noticed in the game if it was put in. So, if it did exist in the base game, I probably wouldn't have noticed. Not
Yeah.
saying it's not cool, just saying that's not something I personally would have noticed when I'm trying to focus on playing a screen.
No, yeah, and I don't really notice the transitions much, but
Wow.
okay, so that feather does not come back.
I mean, well, I mean, I only had it for like.
No, like
had it gone for like.
it doesn't have an outline.
Oh. I didn't even realize that was a way you could see if it does or not. Like, now that you mention it, yeah, I just completely forgot that existed.
4. Had to revert to 6. Sorry about that.
What?
I was gonna 3, and
Uh-huh.
vocally had to tell
Too bad
myself
forever.
4.
I'm scared.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Dude, there's another one up there. I'm going to meet him. Yo, Melo!
What do you mean?
Yo, everybody on my everybody looking at my screen right now can see this hype meta forever over here. Oh my gosh, dude. That's funny.
I'm glad I could keep you company on that wall.
Shout out to me for being really good at neutrals, by the way. I'm kind of proud that I was able to, like, laugh and do that at the same time. This section is so much fun. What? Alright, shout out to the game. Like, that honestly wasn't my fault.
I did it again! I was an inch off the wall, and that was an inch too much.
Alright, come on. Come on. There we go.
Ah, I didn't extend it. Alright. Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, another thing.
Ah.
I'd just be talking about the upcoming meetup, but and this is gonna be kind of hard contextually to talk about, but you'll understand what I'm saying at the very least. I played my copy of the bottom side of Codependence today, and I beat it in like, I don't know, 15 minutes, which is kind of average. Like, I just do a practice run through it just to get my muscle memory back from the last time I played it, and then I beat it within like, I want to say like 10 attempts, which is really good, by the way. And then, so I said that, and then I was like, you know, I want to play it again. And the exact next attempt after the first beating it, I actually got 82. So I nearly beat it twice in a row. So I was very happy with that, and I can confidently say, unless Happy's PC somehow has insane amounts of input lag and he would just never notice, I am very confident that I can perform my side very consistently.
How is he feeling on his side?
That I don't know. I know he's beaten it at least once before.
Because you guys, I think you both said like his side is harder.
Okay, whoa.
I thought you guys said that.
No, not that, not that. No, not yet. You good?
No, I'm not good.
Yeah, no, sorry. That's not what I was referring to. I was at the end. So I made it to the triple crystal, and I made it to about right where this curve is at its like right at the middle of the right bend, and I was out of dashes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at that.
So as a correction, no, I'm not close at all. And frankly, I actually have no clue what I'm gonna do.
Let me get there with my camera.
Okay, maybe.
I mean, you'd have
to. Because when you get the crystal right, it'll eject you from the feather, right? Am I correct in thinking that?
No.
Maybe I ride the crystal all the way through that insanely harsh bend.
Ride the feather, you mean? Because you've been dashing out at the gem. I think you're right. I think you need that feather that whole way to get you into that bend base. I'm thinking the feather gets you right below where the block is. First dash gets you around the first bend, second dash the second bend, and then third dash up and over.
Yeah, okay. I'm thinking that too. Insanely difficult. Okay.
Yeah, riding that feather like that is going to be really tough, especially for keyboard.
I think, definitely going to be our last room, unfortunately.
Okay.
As much as I'd like to continue the grind, I do have to wake up in the morning, which while I like could honestly go way longer, I just prefer to have sleep.
Yeah, I mean, we're already at an hour on just this screen now.
Oh yeah, we are coming up on about an hour on the screen. Wow. I didn't even realize that. It feels like this one's not been as long, but it just has.
I think we've just picked up on it quicker, and it's just been trial and error from then. Where the other screen, we were like learning a lot more as we went. Conceptually, this screen is easier.
Right. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh, man, my fingers are feeling it too. And on there.
Oh, what? There is not a pixel there. I refuse to believe I was 1 pixel too low.
Okay.
Ah. Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Excuse me.
So
Go.
great. So great at spike jumps when I don't need that skill yet. I'm guessing spike jump is going to be an expert lobby.
Probably. I almost guarantee it.
I'm thinking Grandmaster Gym is going to be a bunch of stuff that like we've never needed to know yet.
All right. Oh,
Oh, did you do it?
I did.
Nice.
Imagine like like a block just comes out like this starts crumbling.
Like a Kaizo.
Give me this checkpoint.
Very glad that they don't do any Kaizo things here.
My goodness, that was a ride. Okay, can I turn my phone back on now, please? Thank you. I guess I'll pull up the stream on my PC
Oh, I did that
kinda-
again.
and kind of talk.
I still haven't even gotten to the last section of the screen yet. Wait, huh? That didn't extend?
Okay. So.
I'm falling apart.
Gonna go to the meta stream.
The meta.
The one and only.
My fingers are feeling it. I'm gripping this controller really hard.
Yeah, I'm sure. My ring finger specifically. So that's what I was using for most of my neutral jumps, all where I had to go back to the right, since that would be my right arrow key.
For me, it's not the fingers that press the buttons. It's the fingers that are like pulling the controller towards my hand.
Yeah, totally. I'm just saying.
But for
me
keyboard,
personally.
it's different.
Because when you're like kind of spider gripping the arrow keys in a sense, I guess that's the best way I can like because obviously you're gonna do the arrow keys, index on left arrow, ring on right arrow, and then middles for up and down.
Yeah.
So the neutral jump section specifically, since I was trying to like really precisely neutral jump, I was wearing out my ring finger quite a lot.
Oh, okay.
7 people. Appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying our suffering. We do this almost every Saturday. Unless you're the
Not
last two
Celeste, but
Saturdays.
like not Celeste every Saturday, but suffering every Saturday.
Yeah.
had to make sure you knew that.
Yeah, if we're not suffering, then we're probably not streaming a game that both of us would stream. If there's no suffering in the Saturday streams, it's not a true Saturday stream.
You know, once we run out of Super Mario 64 and Celeste mods, that means Jump King DLC, right?
That just basically means Junking DLC. Unfortunately, we'll be saving that for the end of time. Because no. Like I said, I was mentioning this to you earlier, not that I don't like the game, but that is something I genuinely do not know if I have the willpower to go through with.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, like, that's very surprising to hear me say that.
Yeah,
If,
because,
you
like,
know me.
I mean, you're going through the D-sides with me, even.
Right.
And that's probably the closest to, like,
It's
Jump King
I
level.
think it's mostly just the demoralizing, like,
Lose
you could
everything.
right, you are constantly stressed out from the moment you make the first jump. That you could, in 5 jumps, be at the very bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I think the stress factor has a lot to do with it. Because, like, Celeste, I have an infinite amount of retries at the same thing. Like,
That's true. Would you ever do Getting Over It?
yeah, because I think since I did Jump King, I could do Getting Over It.
I think Getting Over It is far easier.
Yeah, I was gonna say, from my understanding, Getting Over It's much easier.
Now,
Hey,
golfing over
maybe
it.
I've never heard of that.
It's. I've played a little bit of it. It's harder, but it's also got like more forgiving mechanics. I mean, it's definitely not up to the tier of everything else.
Right, like Jump King still reigns supreme as like something way
Oh, absolutely.
more. Yeah. So that's why I don't know. We could probably stream Getting Over It in like a single stream. I'm thinking.
I mean, like I've beaten it before,
Okay.
but
never mind.
I would still stream it because I feel like that knowledge doesn't really help when it was 3 years ago.
I guess that's fair.
And I definitely am not as consistent in that as Jump King. Where Jump King, I could be like, oh yeah, that's a full jump. Like I feel like that's one of those things you just never forget.
I don't know, dude. I came back and played it for a little bit one day, and I was kind of getting my butt kicked. I mean, I definitely did it way faster than I did the first time. Don't get me wrong, but
At this point, I've beaten Jump King 12 times.
oh my gosh!
With
I
my-
forgot.
With my best time being, I can't remember if it was under 10 minutes. I think it was like an 8:28 or something.
Yeah, I genuinely don't think I could do that. Like, maybe I'm just like over exaggerating how hard I think the game is to me, but like, or maybe I'm just particularly bad at it. But like, I list that as such a high achievement for me because it does seem like
I think
I
a
can't
first,
believe people can be that consistent at it.
like beating it once, I think is very challenging. Where I think, I'm trying to think of how to word it. Like, I think if you have the muscle memory for it, I think it. What did I just
Becomes
do?
really easy.
Yeah.
I guess I can understand that, yeah. Because a lot of players know exactly how long they need to hold for each jump when you're speedrunning it. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I still can't get the proper order of button presses for these dashes. See, I've got to just do an upright instead of trying to jump out of that. Just so I can slow it down a bit.
Okay. I jumped and did a down right into the dream block, honestly, but
Oh, okay.
like
Yeah,
just really fast.
I think
But
for me, I need to
do
slow it
what's
down.
in your head. Yeah. The first time I did it, I believe that's exactly what I did.
All right, maybe not.
I somehow landed on it the first time, but I think that was lucky. I'd say just jump out of it and do a downright, like, and just like go really fast.
Mm-hmm.
I know you don't want to hear go really fast, but that may be your only option.
Yeah, I'm not one of those fast runners that people do.
Yeah, you're not really a speed runner or anything. You just kind of
Play things fast.
yeah. But it's different.
Who's ahead? Blizzard beat me on both of the screens today. Unfortunately, with the time it is, this is going to be the last screen, so Blizzard's just kind of waiting for me to beat the screen.
Which I'm fine with. I don't.
Which I guess that means I can turn his view off, since he's just waiting.
But yeah, I mean, we don't technically race, although we like kind of mini race every individual screen. We wait for each other to finish a screen.
Mm-hmm.
And this was, well, I actually say, usually I'd say harder than expected, but this was about as hard as we expected it to be. For the time. Well, we were actually, I guess we were hoping to get actually further than this now I think about it.
Yeah, I think we had our expectations a bit too high.
Yeah.
Ah, man, that is fast.
Truthfully, I felt like we already had set them pretty, like, reasonably, but it's not.
Yeah, like, part of me expected about an hour per screen, but I guess I didn't realize how long an hour is. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I totally get what you mean.
My brain needs to, like, speed it up a bit. I'm glad I'm consistently making it there. I shouldn't have said that. We all know what happens when you say you're making it consistently.
Alright. Somebody is streaming Pokemon MMO 3D on Twitch. What does that consist of?
Pokemon.
Okay, good. I want to see in their ending stream with a face cam only and rating someone else.
Sweet. Are they rating me?
Yes.
Sweet.
Spoiler.
Gaming. Pokemon and gaming. There you go. Yeah. Pokemon's not actual gaming.
Right. Okay, so this is what the stream is. What is... Oh, it's just Poke MMO? Okay. I guess
Is
that's
that
just
like
the
a mod?
category. Poke MMO was the thing Happy and I played. I thought I had mentioned it around you. Yeah, it's just like a custom client where you can play online with other players as long as you have like the ROMs for certain games and stuff. It's really well polished.
I think you guys did mention it.
It's even on Android if you're cool and have an Android. And I actually have played it a lot on Android because it's just like a better polished version of a lot of old Pokemon in general.
Sorry for being bad at video games here.
Honestly, I don't mind sticking around. I mean, eventually I'd have to cut myself off if you really didn't get it. But it's mostly just not having to do anything anymore is nice. I hate to mention that when you are still going, but
No, my fingers did kind of have like a second wind.
that's good. And don't forget, if you are to the point of painting yourself, do not do that because that's pretty bad. Believe it or not. Smash World Tour's final day is tomorrow, so that should be something interesting to watch.
Nice. I hear Halo's got its Halo Infinite has its first tournament going on right now. So I'll probably hop in there and see, you know, how I'm playing really poorly compared to other people.
Right, right.
Even though, like, I don't know. I've only played 3 ranked matches so far. But every time, win or lose, I've still been top of the leaderboard. So I'm feeling pretty good about, like, my skill level. I just, you know.
Well, I mean, yeah,
You can't-
in your rank, you should feel fairly good about your skill level, I guess.
But I mean, I don't know what rank I am yet because I haven't finished
Oh,
placements.
get the placement. Yeah, okay.
But I'm feeling like I should rank fairly high. Maybe not. Maybe, I mean, there's still a lot of fundamentals I think
Yeah, I don't
I'm not
know.
good at.
It's weird. Like when I started playing ranked in Splitgate, I think I got in plat, which yeah, to experience being high in a ranked ladder, like that's already higher than gold in a ranked ladder, which I haven't gotten higher than gold in a ranked ladder that has those types of ranks ever.
Mm-hmm.
I was S+ in Splatoon when it was the max rank, but other than that, I'd never been high up in ranks.
They go up to
And
X now,
so-
don't they?
Yeah, they go up to X, which I think. So Splatoon 2 did it better and by splitting it up into multiple game modes.
Okay.
Like rank by game mode, which was better. And I can tell you right now, I could not. I feel like, because I made it to, like, S+ in 2 of the game modes and S in 1 of them, I think. And I can tell you, and then Clam Blitz wasn't out when I played a lot of it. And honestly, I think I maxed out in, like, A on Clam Blitz just because I hadn't played that much. But I'm sure I could get to S if I played the game.
Mm-hmm.
Just, like, more. The thing about it is, I know for a fact with tower control, specifically, the one that I think I, like, struggled to get to S flat on, that I could not. I think the only thing I could get X on is Splat Zones, because Splat Zones is my free S+. Like, I got to that extremely easily. Rainmaker
that's, like,
was
The default
a slight
mode, right?
struggle. What'd you say?
Splat Zones is the default game mode.
There is really no default game mode.
Well, like
I'm-
whichever team has most coverage.
No, that Splat Zones is that, but like you have to cover a certain zone and hold that zone inning.
Oh.
Which, by the way, is the best game mode
gosh,
because
you
it
need to hold
promotes map control, but you know. Yeah. Splat Zones, I'm confident that I could reach X if I went back and played now. Not like immediately, but I'm confident I'm that good at Splat Zones. But the other game modes, I'm not so sure about.
I was never much of a PvPer when it came to Dark Souls. I did a bit. Did I even do? I did a bit in Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 3, I did some, but like I don't know. It was never one of those things where I was like spend a day doing it. It was more just yeah, I'm kind of in a PvP mood right now.
Fair enough.
The only things ranked, I've never done like a Call of Duty ranked. I don't even know if they have that.
Well,
I
I mean, there is no ranked ladder, from what I understand, unless it's in newer CODs. But, like, the most ranked the game mode could get was Search and Destroy.
I see with Call of Duty, I didn't like objective game modes. That was
that's
my.
fair. I was fine with them, and quite honestly, I liked them when I played them, but it was the whole thing of, like, yeah, a lot of the time CODs was that mindless shooter that you would play with your friends.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you couldn't be good at it, because
I just wanted
was
my
like trying to
diamond
be good at
snipers, man.
See, I just want, like, a high kill streak. That was, like, and quad feeds. Quad feeds were, like, my lifeblood.
Yeah, those were always nice.
I wish Xbox Clips recorded, like, the chat you were in.
Oh,
you
yeah.
You could hear, like, 13-year-old me yell, quad feed, when I got one, you know, like...
I feel like pop-offs are, they give some good context to a clip.
Right, like they give so much more to a clip because I've got like I want to say 3 or 4 quad feeds ever in the time that I played, which was a decent amount of time played. But I guess I before that hadn't played too many shooters, so I don't know. Maybe it's even if it seems bad, I guess I was just getting into the genre with Black Ops 3, and so naturally, like when I got one, it was kind of a big deal, and my cousin was always in the call with me because I used to play with him all the time, and that was like our whole thing was like we would be trying to get quad feeds all day. So
I forgot to hold up. That's progress, though.
yeah, that's progress.
That's
You made it to the
huge.
final section.
One shot, 4 kills? No. I think the
No.
most in Call of Duty, the most I've gotten is 2 kills. In Halo, actually, Halo Infinite, I got a triple kill with one shot. I think there's the shock rifle. I shocked one dude in the head, which is an insta kill. It chained to someone else who was low on health, killed him, and then that chained to a grenade on the ground and blew up a third guy.
Dude, you're kind of nuts.
It was I've got a lot of sick clips of
Yeah.
Halo Infinite.
I've gotten I know I've gotten a triple sniper collab before in BO3, but you know, I don't have it. The thing is, I don't know what it was, but like a lot of my clips were local to my Xbox and didn't upload. I don't know what determined whether or not they uploaded or not, but like basically a lot of my like clips from like the first half of me owning my Xbox, let's say. I don't know what time span, so let's just say the first half in time of me owning my Xbox, I don't have at all. So that's unfortunate, because I feel like there's a lot of clips I wish I still had, even if they didn't have any voice activity, just to have those clips.
As far as rankings go for Overwatch, since that's like the only thing I've placed in, for the first few seasons I was like a low to mid diamond rank, and then I just like as I started playing less and less, I started like moving into high plat. But also, like, my playstyle and my characters were kind of falling out of meta at that point. So,
Falling out of meta forever.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty funny.
However, they have ranked alternate modes, and they have something called Lucio Ball, which is basically Overwatch's Rocket League. And I was both. I can't remember if I played 2 or 3 seasons of it. But for the first season, I was Grandmaster, which is the highest rank. And then the second season, I was even higher Grandmaster to the point of being top 100, which was pretty sick.
That is actually crazy. That's nuts. Top 100, is that NA rankings?
Yeah, NA, I think it was, like, limited to just the console, just Xbox. But that's still huge for me.
No, that's massive. That's awesome.
I was just really good at it from the start. I suck at Rocket League, though. There's so much more that goes into Rocket League.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I was just watching for the first time ever on my own time Rocket League, because Hespian plays a lot of Rocket League, like a ton of Rocket League, and he's pretty good at it. So naturally, he kind of got me into it, and like talked about it, and so I ended up playing it, and it is very hard. Like controlling your car in the air and stuff is absolutely insane. And so I ended up watching like a couple days ago on Twitch, the Rocket League was streaming like a trick shotting contest.
Oh,
and so I watched
sweet.
it for fun, and I was just like amazed at the movement they could do with the car.
Yeah, like all like the rotations, and then like just tapping it with the back of your wheel or something. They have just so precise control. Apparently, most of the pros play with
The
controller.
controller, yes. There's only like one that plays with the keyboard,
I
which
think
makes sense.
Dom.
It's easier.
No, your highest rank. What was like the master rank, right?
Champion?
Champion. That's the highest you got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. His in solos or no? You in threes.
Doubles and threes. I got champion for both.
Okay. He got champion rank in both duos and threes, which is like your master. So second to top rank, which was absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not that good at any video games. I mean, I guess we can say Splatoon, but I feel like Splatoon has a... I don't know. Actually, I was gonna say, well, in Splatoon 1, I guess it had a fan base, a lot of children, but... Like, I mean, it doesn't make it... I guess, if you think about it, it doesn't make it easy to get high ranked.
Mm-hmm.
And with Splatoon 2, I feel like, especially at the higher ranks, we can't really narrow it down to just being a kid's game. Like, that actually is difficult to get.
Yeah, not to
It's
say
not
that
like-
kids aren't that high. Like some kids are absolutely
Oh, yeah, no.
crazy.
But, like, I'm saying, like, I'm confident that even though you're good at shooters, you couldn't just pick up Splatoon and get to my rank within any
No.
feasible...
See, like Splatoon, from what I've seen and from the very little I've played, it's much more of shooting past your
Moving.
opponent rather than shooting at your opponent. And
I
I mean, there is
would
some
say no.
like I've only played like the mode where you need whoever covers the most. So for me, it was always like I'm still trying to aim at the people, which I'm very bad at. Even though the objective is kind of
You
like
gotta use
shoot
motion
past.
controls. You gotta use motion controls if you want to be good at the game.
I did a little bit, but I was not good at it.
Yeah, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I love Splatoon's motion controls. My favorite aiming system in any game. Love it to death. But it did take me a very long time to get used to. But I kind of just forced myself upon it.
I'm always one where it's like if motion controls exist, if motion controls are like an intended part, I will use them. Where it's like that, motion controls, it was kind of built with the idea of using that. Breath of the Wild, when you zoom in with the bow, you have motion controls.
I would use those when I could.
And that's actually like it's just really good. When I was doing mini speed runs of Breath of the Wild, which was just like a challenge that one of my friends had mentioned. He was basically like, "Oh well, if you're on hard mode, there's this silver Lionel that spawns on the starting island," and his goal was just like, "How quickly can I beat it?" And so I was like, sounds like a fun challenge. I tried it a few times. I think I got my time down to like 27 minutes, which was pretty optimized, though I could probably get like a couple minutes lower. But it's a lot of like, you have to get this specific sword that's floating over a waterfall. Hope that it has good enough stats because it has a random stat modifier. Get a couple bundles of arrows from one of the enemies, and then pretty much get up to the Lionel, shoot it with an arrow in the head to stagger it, and then jump on its back because the back attack doesn't take durability out of your weapon. So that was the only way you can do it with one weapon. And the motion control scoping really helped with just like zoom in right in front of him, and you almost like flick your controller up, and you'll like always hit the head.
Yeah. Motion controls on the Switch are actually unironically really nice. And so, if you want to be good at Splatoon, once you get good at motion controls, you'll never want to go back. I can tell you that for sure. I think I knew of one competitive stick player, and well, no, I don't even know if they were competitive. I just think they just made like montages on YouTube of them being like high ranked, and said like, yeah, you can be good with sticks. But it's one of those things. It's just like, yeah, you can be good with sticks, or you could make your life 1,000 times easier.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never had something be like, oh, if you do this, you'll instantly gain ranks. Except for that, I went from hard stuck B plus to S in I think 2 days when I started
Dang.
when I finally started to like grasp motion controls.
I feel like that's kind of the thing with like controller versus mouse and keyboard. Like,
Right.
I'll always stick with controller just because I'm most comfortable with it, and it means I don't need to like be close to my screen.
Right.
But I fully understand that like anyone who gets good at mouse and keyboard, you know, like there's definitely a skill gap between how good
Right.
you can get with a controller to where you can get with mouse and keyboard.
Right. I agree. You know, and it could be reversed for certain other games, like we said with Rocket League, with it being honestly probably better on a controller. I won't use a
Yeah.
controller for it because I'm based like that, and I mean I don't play the game that much anyways, but you know. So, I guess my other ranks would be I am silver in League. I've peaked at silver 1 multiple times and never made it into gold. Actually, every season I've basically peaked at silver 1, and this upcoming season I'll make sure to go back to League and play until I get into silver 4 again, and then I will stop playing again. And then Overwatch I peaked at silver. I've played one. I only played one ranked season. I got ranked, got placed in silver, and never played another ranked game. So I guess it doesn't really count that much, but.
As someone who played that game for like 4 or 5 years straight, you're better off not playing ranked.
I don't know. When it comes to those kind of games, it's kind of hard for me to get toxic at them, which is ironic because that's the exact opposite for everybody else. But I don't know. I can only get toxic at like single player games, to be honest with you.
I was,
I guess, and Smash.
I was always in a position of like, I'm a team caller, and you know, when people are just always out of position, it was really hard.
Yeah. Well,
staying
I've listened
not
to you
toxic.
play. I've listened to you play Halo Infinite, and you have the like
Yeah.
team-based play mindset very stuck in you, which is fine. A lot of people are like that, but I always believe until you get into like the second to highest rank in a lot of games or somewhere around there, that there is always potential for a solo carry in any game. Whether people want to admit that or not is fine. I just do believe that.
I feel like with certain games, that's true. Like with Overwatch, that's absolutely true. Depending on which character you play, you can absolutely solo carry. I feel like with Halo Infinite, you'd need to be really, like, you'd be way out of your tier if you can solo carry.
But I mean, that's the whole point of gaining ranks, isn't it? That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
that's true.
Like, and a lot of people are like, man, why is this matchmaking, like, why did I, you know,
Rank in this tier.
or like, I don't know, so many people talk about like, oh, finally, a good team, we destroyed them, and I'm like, no, that actually is a bad thing, because that
Yeah.
means the matchmaking's not doing its job for the other team. You know, theoretically, a perfect matchmaking system, every game would be incredibly close. But that's just never going to happen because somebody's always improving, which is the nature of matchmaking. And that somebody means that they made a huge difference for their team. But yeah, so I mean, I genuinely am bad. Like, I've put in a ton of time into League, and I'm hard stuck silver every year. Now that being said, I don't play that much. Like, I never played that much as compared to my other friends. But even if I played a lot more, I feel like I'd be struggling to get into gold, which means that I'm obviously not gold worthy if I'm struggling to get there.
Well, not
If we're
necessarily
given-
that, but like it would take more work to get to gold, rather than like, you're meant to, like, you should be in gold. Those people who are always like, yeah, I'm silver, but like, I'm a gold player. I'm just stuck in silver.
No,
Like,
yeah, I'm not a gold player. If I was a gold player, that means I wouldn't have a struggle being able to solo carry enough to get into gold. Even if it's a team game, especially at that level, it is so easy. Like, dude, like the top players do like the unranked to challenger series every year, and they only get stuck in like high diamond every year. Like, that's and then they start to, like, they steamroll by themselves through. Like, they carry every game. Like, it's just clearly that I'm not doing something, you know.
Okay, thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it.
I'm trying to think of what other games I'm ranked in. Tetrio, I peaked at A-, I think.
I don't know if I ever ranked in Tetrio now that I think about it.
Very happy about that because it's very hard to do in my opinion. A- is incredibly, like, dude, A- I felt like I was playing out of my mind, and there's people that exist that are way higher than that because that goes into like S, and then U, and then X.
Did you ever
See,
get a sub
there you
minute?
go. I've been called a scrub. Look at that.
Is that Elo? Yeah, I was gonna say I know Elo's like really good. He's got 42 40 line. He's gotten his down really low. I think like recently
I mean,
he even
I am
beat
kind of
his.
bad at Tetris, but for me, that is like insane. I was playing out of my mind that day, and I'm not ranked anymore, and I wouldn't be able to come close. I can tell you that right now.
Thor, no. He gave me double bad RNG.
Hey,
Good thing.
rip.
Good thing. This game doesn't have RNG. Your RNG doesn't mean anything.
See, that's what you think.
You got S plus and you feel so bad at it still?
My
Dang.
goodness. But yeah, I'm proud of the A- in Tetrio. That's probably one of my prouder ranks. OC doesn't have a rank system, but you know, I'm 5-digit. I'm 20k. So.
Haven't reached the level that there's RNG? Oh no. Yeah, I mean obviously I struggle with advanced stuff. I can definitely take on expert stuff. Grandmaster, I'm still not sure. Like, I don't even know what Grandmaster is going to be asking of us. Like, that's how unknown it is. I feel like expert will be able to do. Grandmaster is going to be like one map a stream, if that.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna be one map to stream. This isn't even one map to stream. We're on the advanced lobby Heartside. Like, we're not. Oh man, it's gonna be a while. But man, do I play
Dude, I
any other
can't-
games that have a ranked system?
I don't know if I'm like not clicking up soon enough. I mean, I'm pretty positive that's what
Yeah,
I'm
I don't know.
messing up.
You're like I was getting a sharper curve at one point.
Oh no, yeah, both of those popped up for me, Thor. I think the one thing with Tetris is like I'm consistently mediocre with how I play. Like I can pick it up and have the same skill as like 2 years ago, but I have very little improvement when I try to improve. You know, doesn't help when we're facing the final boss of Tetris Effect and just can't do it with all their abilities.
Yeah. What you said.
Oh dang, that's really weird. Yeah, I can't imagine I'll ever be at a point where that kind of RNG would affect me.
I'm trying to think of something. The 103 hours. Yeah. That's well. That's our file time for all modded maps we've played.
Yeah, that's also my testing hours as well. I did all of that on this file. So basically anything modded, I did on this file.
But that being said, we have spent 2 hours and 18 minutes on this map and counting.
No, that's just this session. Oh, yeah, for this map.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah, so on this, together we've done Partnership, which is a co-op specific map. We've done A couple D-sides. We've done all of the previous 2 lobbies, as well as, at this point, pretty much all of the advanced lobby. We did Farewell B-side.
Yeah.
And then I've done some extra stuff.
Some testing. Very excited for Strawberry Jam.
Oh man, I cannot wait for that to come out. We did it! I love this game. I hate the feathers.
Hey, it's the furthest you've made it.
It is, yeah. Oh man.
You feeling it?
Just need something to drink.
Yeah, fair enough.
When you get it, like when you make that progress, like my brain is like lighting up so much,
Right.
and I freak out. It even felt slower. It felt like I was going so fast, and then I hit the feather, and I was like, oh wait, I need to switch to the joystick. And I did, and I was like, how did I have time to do that? In my head, I didn't think I'd have enough time, and then I did it. And then I freaked out.
You're a technical expert. Feel free to ask all the wacky questions. I don't really I don't really have that many questions right now. It's 1 in the morning for me, and I'm currently spitting just random garbage out of my mouth. So, Celeste celebrity. Dang, I'm not caught up with my celebrities. To be fair, I don't. As much as we play this stuff, this is basically all of my interaction with the Celeste like community is now. Like I mean, I was into. What was it? Was it like 2019? I was speedrunning the game. Whenever that was. Whenever Chai Kitty had a world record, I would watch a lot of his streams, and I was kind of into the community a little bit. But that was the last time I was into the community, in a sense. Celeste pretty.
Yeah, because that was when you were learning the route, and I was like, hey, I'll race against you without learning the route. And I think it was 3 races in when you finally beat me, because you had learned enough chapters.
Right. Good times.
Those were good times. That was like, I mean, we had only known each other for a couple months at that point. Maybe?
Probably, yeah. Like, or at least known each other that well.
Yeah.
Crownolin or Maddie Crown? Answer meta.
I would probably, I feel like, you know, anything Madeline is, you know, you have to have the Alin at the end, right? So it's definitely Crownolin to me.
Oh, I thought like maybe that was like the name of the mod or something.
No, I think it's just Crown, probably.
Oh, boom! I'm a genius. Let's go.
Where am I looking? Oh yeah, Mario skin. Oh, it is Maddie Crown. Yeah.
You put the Mario skin on. Yo, I forgot about that.
Dude, that was the only way I beat the last screen of Farewell B-side because of the hitbox. Just like seeing the outer edges of it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this is gonna throw me off so much. Maybe not.
Dude, I forgot about that. Dude, it's so funny. Oh my gosh. How funny this was.
Just wait until I get to the feather. Remember, it's the... Oh wait, no, it's not. Is it the feather? No, I think it's when Battlein throws you. You're the raccoon. Or Tanuki, sorry.
I don't even remember that because I didn't use the mod that much. Right.
Oh, there are 2 separate crown mods? I assume you know based off of like the crown design which one it is. It's a me.
Same texture. I'm actually surprised that's allowed.
Man, I feel good for Nitro finally being done saying Mario. Had to say it 1 million times on stream. Took him, I think, like 230 hours nonstop.
My gosh.
Oh, it's the crown from the Golden Berry. I actually never put that together, that that's what it was.
Wait, what golden berry?
The Golden Berry has a crown.
It does?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm straight up blind. Like, I don't know. I've gotten how many golden berries? I've never noticed that.
How many do you have?
Let's check my main file. Blizzard Gaming is exiting the Celeste now. Alright. Let's do the math here. I have 186 strawberries on my main file.
So you have 11.
So, I have...
Oh, Crownolina is an expansion of the original mod.
I have 24 out of 20 in Forsaken City, so that's ABC side gold. Old Site 21 out of 18, so that's ABC side gold. Golden Ridge 31 out of 29, so I believe that's A and C side gold.
Forsaken City also has Dashless, which you do have. Dashless,
Yeah,
1A.
I didn't mention that, but yeah. Mirror Temple, I have Seaside Gold. Reflection, I have Seaside Gold. Yeah, that's it.
I think I've only done Dashless 1A, and then 1A and 2A. Because I thought, like, oh, it'll be smart to do it all in order.
Get 25 out of 20. How do you get 25 out of 20?
On Forsaken City.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was also very confused.
Yeah. Woo! It is.
I have
Grabless
been on this for a while.
I don't blame you. I mean, that ending is brutal.
I'm glad I feel like I'm starting to get the ending down a bit better. Of, like, when to start lifting. But, man, it is still brutal.
I will say, within, like, the next probably 13 minutes, we'll say, I'm probably going to have to head
Okay.
out so that I can get myself some sleep.
That is understandable.
But I'll stay in here until then. We did not expect this to be as hard as it was, and somehow we were preparing ourselves for it to be really hard, and it was still harder. So
Yeah.
Welcome to this. But luckily, with this being harder than the entirety of Advanced, hopefully some easy expert stuff is around this difficulty so that we can do that.
Ooh, Sama, you're a map maker as well. I guess, as well as, like, you know, knowing the game really well. Not that I make maps. And a coder. Ooh. Nice. I was thinking of applying to be a coder, but I wasn't sure how much time I'd have, so I was like, I'll only apply as a playtester and see how that goes.
You know what language they use when they need coders and stuff?
I thought it was C, something with C, right? It is C sharp? Okay. So that's what I know.
Cool people say sash tag.
Sash tag.
I'm just saying.
I've never heard that before.
You've never heard sash tag?
No.
What? When I was doing that basic sash tag learning thing, like that's what I refer to it as like every time, I swear. C flat? Yo. I do call it a hashtag, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean if it's like that and then a number, of course I'm gonna call it a number. Super tough, true.
Oh man.
Like, well, it's made up of hash marks. But yeah. Like, let me put it this way. I call it a hashtag, but when I look at it, I think number. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I think hashtag 43, but then I think number 43. Like I never look at it, or if it's like standalone, I never think of like, oh, something on Twitter or something on a social media, something on Instagram. I always think a number is gonna come after it, even if I haven't seen a number come after it yet.
Ah, man, I was too low. Shash.
But yeah, sash tag is what I call C sharp. I can't believe you never heard me say that.
No, yeah. The whole time I was sitting in the chat while you were doing that, and I just never... I don't think I ever heard you say it. Sash tag.
Anyways, I don't have the knowledge for you guys' liking when it comes to coding.
I've got to get back into that. Cannon Man 2022.
I was gonna say I gotta get back into it. You gotta get back into it.
Definitely not coming out next year.
Also known as probably not coming out.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. No, no. Cannon Man will exist. I just don't know when.
Yeah, that's what they all say. They all say. Hey, but I guess that's the same thing with me for like some videos. Well, yeah, eventually I'll get around to doing like this commentary that I've wanted to do for a really long time, and then I just never do it. So, like today, I was gonna edit the podcast episode, and then I didn't.
I remember you saying that. You were going to right after we played Smash.
Yeah, and then I actually asked Happy if he wanted to play Smash, and then what did I do after that? Not edit the podcast, I'll tell you that. See, Silk Song will definitely come out before Cannon Man.
Oh, absolutely.
Now Yandere Simulator.
Ooh, that one, you know. I mean, that's been waiting for how long? And then, you know...
that's actually something I didn't know.
I did know it as a pound sign.
Well, I know it's called a pound sign, but I didn't know why.
Oh, I didn't read the rest of the message. Once I get to the next safe part of the screen, which there's only one other from the start, or I can die. Oh. Huh. I thought it was because it looks like a hash brown.
What? There's no way.
No.
There's no way you're being serious. Like,
It's-
you're about to tell me you thought it was... Okay, first of all, are you joking?
No, I absolutely am joking.
Okay, okay.
It's one of those things where, like, you know that it's called something, and you just never, like, question. You're just like, huh, I wonder why it's called that. I just never had that thought of, like, why would it be called a pound sign?
Just true, Thor. Yeah. That is the one unfortunate thing about my name. Not that I've gotten anything of people, like, saying anything about the company to me. But just, it is hard to find me on the internet. I mean, that is why a lot of my usernames nowadays are Fizzy Blizzy, just because, it's more, like, findable and distinct. But I prefer to be called Blizzard still, or I mean, it's fine if people call me Fizzy, or if people call me Blizzy, or Fizzy Blizzy, it's fine. It's no big deal.
Oh, I was inches away.
Like, my internet handle, the coolest name to me is still the clean, just Blizzard. But
Oh, I thought you were going to say
hard.
Blizzard Gaming. Also,
No.
I love how you say the coolest, and then you leave it, like, you being, Blizzard. And that's the coolest of the names.
That's just hilarious. it's just really funny at 1:14 in the morning right now. I'm just having the time of my life right now. Yeah, that's what you specify. I understand that, which I appreciate. I recognize that name, Viv. Is that a mapper?
What name?
He's a good friend.
I don't know if I recognize that.
I recognize the name, so I must know them from somewhere. Yes, also a coder. There you go. Appreciate all the coders and the mappers out there, because personally I'm not interested at all in doing any creative work with this game, and rather only subjecting myself to the terror that is playing these levels. But appreciate it nonetheless. Sorry if I can't map something to the beat. Just ain't it. Speaking of, entirely separate note that...
Have you been practicing that one level you guys made?
Oh, no. No, I actually know. But Nevan and I, when we meet up, we're going to be playing Pump It Up, which is an arcade rhythm game. And we made a custom chart to one of the existing songs as a co-op chart. And I need to practice that again this week. But I was going to say that Team Bot actually is making a 6th Mega Collab.
Oh, yeah, I think I recall you mentioning that.
Yeah, so that's kind of hype, and I'm very happy with my part right now. It's once again, as every classic Blizzard part, extremely experimental. So I swear I haven't made like a classic, like just normal gameplay in like over a year, because I have to make everything experimental because I feel like I'm not being creative enough.
Man, I need to just think I have the crystal, where I keep hesitating. I'm not sure if I have it yet.
Right. Speaking of coding, Kay's optimizing
Oh my goodness,
the
dude.
living crap out of SM64.
You know, just going through the entire source code of the game for 16% optimization. Absolutely crazy.
That is like, yeah, I just
Even, like,
blows my mind.
I think he's changed Mario's model, like, 6 times just to further optimize it.
Yeah, something like that. Keiza Manuar, he's a pretty well-known ROM hack creator and coder in the SM64 ROM hacking community. Well, he did make a video. This was before he had fully optimized it on just getting something from like a constant like 25 FPS to like a constant 30. But that was through like not as many. Like I think at that time it was like 6 or 7% more optimized as a whole. So he's done way more now. But he did make a video initially when he thought he couldn't go any further. But then he went through the entire source code. And he said it is it space optimization, mem optimization, or both? If I understood any of that, and or could answer you, that I'd be willing to tell you, but I have no clue.
I think both.
There was a Twitter post about it. He actually did say something about it is theoretically possible to optimize it a slight bit further, I believe, if they rewrote how shadows worked. Here, let me see if I can pull it up, because I might have it somewhere.
So I got really thrown off there by the feather not having a tail. However, I had it. I can do it.
Wait, oh my gosh.
Like, I felt it click in my head on that run.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that.
Okay.
Look at that. Standing on, like, one of the last pixels there. That's true. Optimization is optimization. Like, anything helps. Especially, I mean, like, with how ambitious Keiza's ROM hacks get. I think everything helps just so he can add, that one last thing.
I mean, he showed the change that it makes, getting a constant 30 instead of like a constant 20 or 25, which is honestly a huge difference.
Yeah.
He was actually getting between 35 and 40, but that is not good for Super Mario 64 in the long run, because of the way the game runs, or something like that.
Oh.
That happened to me so many times.
Pure ASM maximization. What does ASM stand for?
All right, source memory. Boom, ready? That's my guess. Something source memory. Trust me. ASMR maximization. That's that's technically what I thought.
When I was first reading it, I was like, ASMR. What ASMR something.
Speaking of speaking of ASMR, I'm actually probably gonna head out. As it is quite late for me, and I've got to get up in the morning. And yeah, man, this is brutal.
It is. It's so fun though. Like when you get
no,
it.
I genuinely enjoy it. Yeah.
Like I think that's the one constant that this mod is. I'm fantastic at video games. The one constant that the mod has brought is no matter like how hard something has got, once we get to the end of the screen, it's like, that was fun.
Right. Well, I wish you good luck in continuing this. If you continue the stream, I will be probably watching it to go to bed. So, you'll still have my view.
Well, I appreciate you as always, hanging around and playing games with me.
Yes, sir. And I will well, not next week probably.
Mm-hmm.
Because next week quite literally will be Christmas Day, and so we will not be streaming this game.
You sure?
But
Family? Who needs family? Stream.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, there won't be a Christmas Day stream.
So then the next time we will stream this, well, the next time we will stream this game, I don't know, but the next time we will stream, we will be doing an SM64 ROM hack.
Mm-hmm.
And that will most likely be after, it will be sometime in January. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, because New Year's, we also probably won't be streaming.
Right.
Um,
So, yeah, we alternate. We could do any game, but usually it's an alternation between. Currently, it's an alternation between SM64 ROM hacks every Saturday and Celeste ROM hacks. Well, ROM hacks, mods every Saturday, and of course that being Spring Collab for a very long time.
yeah.
And
Well-
I don't look for Celeste to move out of our rotation anytime soon, whether or not it's Spring Collab. So.
Yeah, like Spring Collab, when Strawberry Jam comes out, we will be switching to that regardless of where we are in Spring Collab, just to help showcase it and bring attention to it. But yeah, I mean, there's just so much that we haven't done for Celeste that it'll be in rotation for a while.
Yeah. So. Everybody. Come to those streams. It'll be a fun time, and you can watch us suffer in Super Mario 64 too. If you're not familiar with it, it's gonna be. I've heard I'm gonna love this stuff. Well, I've not heard actually. Meta just keeps telling me he wishes I would have signed up as a thing because he can't tell me anything.
I really wish you did. I mean, like, I've even just played like a small, very small portion, and it's just been fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. Either way, I've got to go. I can't keep myself here any longer.
All right. You have a good night.
Everyone. Here, take a fizzy before pog, and I'm out. Goodbye.
Later. Yeah, I even just like, I mean, having played some for it and then seeing the trailer, even the trailer like blew my mind even more. I was like, dude, this is gonna be fantastic. Yeah, I can't talk about it here. But it's only been a small bit. It hasn't been much. Unfortunately, I haven't done much testing outside of the original stuff I had. I just saw that message. You'd prefer people play Spring Collab beginner first? I can see that. When people are like just getting into Celeste mods, I usually, I'm like, well, if you want to know like the different levels of like movement, I just think the gyms for Spring Collab have really done a good job of getting you to know what you'll need. Really? Oh, that's going to be interesting. I can tell you, even in just like the test to be a playtester, doing the expert stuff, I had mentioned like I feel like I'd be good enough to test expert, but at the same time, so much of my focus is going towards like trying to understand what's going on that I don't know how much my focus would be like, this could probably use a change. And I definitely hold true to that. I think even at this level, there's so much that it's like I need to focus on what I'm doing so much that I can't see what's around me, and it's getting closer to the point of like I don't even know what's like if there was something that was slightly off, I don't know if I'd be able to tell, because to me, not having enough experience at the higher levels, I don't know if like, oh, maybe this is something intended and I've just never seen something structured that way, right? Just those little things where it's like I can definitely see where I would struggle on feedback. Oh. I feel like I can kind of like the tip of advanced is kind of where I would place my ability, which is why once we start doing expert maps, it's definitely going to be like for advanced we were doing 4 a stream. Experts definitely probably going to be 1, maybe 2 a stream. Not just because of like how long they'll start taking, but also I'm expecting it to just affect our fingers just a bit more. Not that it hurts, but gripping a controller really hard does take a toll after a couple hours. You wouldn't have the nerves for this. I think I can understand that. I usually don't get too upset when it comes to Celeste stuff. I feel like the game's very fair, so most errors, it's like I may get upset and blame something random, but at the end of the day, I know it was completely my fault, and I was clicking something too early, too late, didn't click something when I was supposed to. Like, it's almost never something where I feel like I didn't do anything wrong. There's a couple times where there's like a lag spike, and at those moments I know, like, okay, well, that kind of dumb, but I can't do anything about that. So it's usually only multiplayer stuff where I'll actually get angry. That's pretty much it. With beginner, I don't think we would beat the whole lobby in one day, just because even on beginner we're spending so much time just like, dude, this map looks so good, or like this song, this track, this custom mechanic. Like, there's so many things that we gush about on each map that at beginner it's like the start of all of that. Even the first stream of each, we go through like the credits area just to just to look at all the names and give every name some screen time, because everybody who worked on this absolutely deserves that at the least. Mostly upset at the fact of what do you do when there's no solution and you get angry. That I can understand. I'm very much of I like solving puzzles. So to me, I look at it and I'm like, I know there's something here, and it just takes the time to find the proper path. In the advanced lobby, the one we're on, there was a map called the Climb, and it was very just like core mechanics, nothing custom, except that you couldn't neutral jump. And that was one of my favorites because it was pretty much like a giant puzzle. And you feel like a genius when you solve each screen. It was so great. Heading out, Yurt, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you hanging out tonight. Hope you have a good sleep. Yeah, I absolutely loved the Climb. I like situations where it makes me feel really smart. And that was just every screen. You just feel like a genius. Oh, 4. 4? I did 3. Gotta remember 4. Oh, if you say I'll enjoy it, I probably will. The way you're describing it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I'm very easy to enjoy things. It's very hard for me to be like, didn't really like that for pretty much any form of entertainment. But I'm getting better at like differentiating things where it's like, you know, knowing if something was just like next level compared to something else. No, I still need to, I think I need to start drifting to the right a little bit. It's like, wait, yo. Oh man, I love things when they're like that. What is the issue? I don't think I'm going up too much. I want to say I need to grab the crystal and drift to the right just a little bit. Have to delay the second right dash more. With the double crystal I go up for. Instead of just doing one right after another, just delay a little bit, you're saying? Wow, worked on code for maybe 15. That's actually pretty crazy. That's sweet. Like, I feel like mappers get a lot of attention, but man, anytime we've seen custom code, we're just like, this mechanic is great. I was going way too early on that. And then, like, dude, the artists with, like, all the special backgrounds and assets, man, everyone did an amazing job on this. And the custom music. There's just, like, I don't think there's a low point in this mod. I tried delaying a little. Crumbling Castle was a bit rough. There were points, but overall, I think it was a good level. Like, I think it's one of those things where it's like in a giant thing of like great, you'll definitely have some that are, you know, not as great, and maybe that's noticeable, but overall, you didn't like mural skies? I mean, I was so busy just being like, this looks fantastic, I didn't even bother to judge the gameplay. That was our first session of Advanced Lobby, I think, so It's been a while since I've seen what the gameplay is like. Least favorite in the entire collab. And is that just based off gameplay? Or do you factor in everything else? Oh, okay. That's fair. Yeah, like, gameplay to me is probably, like, the last thing I'll rank. Obviously, there's some parts that, you know, the gameplay is so core to it that it falls in line with everything else. I know Blizzard really liked Nice Doppelganger. Just the whole idea of that custom mechanic, he really enjoyed. I loved another map you disliked. I struggled on some of the later screens of it, but at the end of the day, I was like, this is a really cool concept, and I feel like concept trumps implementation in my head. Yo, why did that seem so much cleaner? I need to... Once I'm going straight, I need to find a way to switch to D-pad. Because, you know, joystick only works for Feather for me. Neum, The Climb, Above Celeste Peak are all phenomenal maps. I absolutely agree. Those were all very fun. Was Neum the... Neum wasn't the one with, like, the bubble snakes, was it? That's probably... I don't know if you'll understand what I'm talking about describing it like that. But, like, the super long rows of bubbles. I still have a... That's Booster in Orbit. Okay. I'm trying to think which one was Neum. I remember liking it. I can say that. But with how spread apart we play these, sometimes I just can't remember the names. The Climb is still absolutely, like, my favorite map so far in the collab. Booster in Orbit was fun. It was strange getting used to, because I'm not used to... I'm not very great with bubbles. But, like I said, I'm very easy to entertain, so, like, every map I'll probably say I liked. I don't think there's been a map that I would consider bad. Just, like, there'll be obvious, like, maps that are lower than others, because when you have something so high, some things just don't match up. But also, if everything's just super great, I was gonna say if everything's super great, then, like, you know, maybe you have too much. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind if every map was, like, absolutely insane and really good. We haven't done Expert yet. Assuming we beat this next time we play, we'll start Expert after that. We've just been playing them in order. We ended up getting to Spring Collab a little later than its release, just because we were still... I think we were still in Farewell B-side when it came out. Oh, nice. I don't think I'll ever go for silvers. Though I play on... I can't remember why I played on debug mode for this file. I think we were doing variant races. either variant races or I was just like trying to test something in Farewell, to where I was like, all right, I'm just turning on debug mode to test. And so I can see the silvers and the time berries right from the start. I only went for one time berry, or speed berry. I think they're speed berries. In what is it? Beginner is second lobby normal. In the second lobby, one of the chapter 6 styled maps of like the being like the Aurora skies. I can't remember which map. I just felt like I knew it well enough to do a speedberry and managed to get bronze. And that's when I knew I am not the greatest at going fast. I didn't hold up soon enough. I want to say it was the second difficulty. I think it's normal lobby. I just can't remember what it's called. I want to say it's like beginner, normal, beginner then normal, right? At least I think it was normal. Intermediate, that's what it is. I don't know if you typed that. It popped in my head. Okay. I felt like I was way too low there. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like height matters too much. How? Why was I going to the right? The game. I'm not sure, honestly. I wish I could see like an instant replay of what my joystick was doing. I didn't think I was holding to the right. A battle end map? No, it wasn't a battle end map. When I said chapter 6, I meant like up in the night sky, like the early part of chapter 6. The cutscene section. A lot of glass platforms. Maybe it was Northern Lights. That sounds familiar. That might have been it. I didn't think I did it in advance, but I mean, again, all of it has been so long ago that maybe it was. I don't know if it was. I feel like it was in one of the two earlier lobbies. But it could be. No, it wasn't that one. I don't think it had a custom mechanic. I think it was... No, I don't know if it had a custom mechanic or not, but I know it didn't have that one. Possibly Star Jump. I think that might be the one. It must have been beginner then. Because that does sound very familiar. Or it sounds like a good description of what I'm picturing in my head. I can definitely feel an imprint of the D-pad on my thumb. Like, I've been gripping so hard for so long, it's starting to get noticeable. So hopefully I can beat this soon. It is also almost 1 o'clock for me. I feel like I'm getting it. There's just some inconsistencies with how I'm pressing things. Like that. I delayed a bit too long. Ah, man. All right. Gotta take a drink. Painting your thumb from your first playthrough. My first playthrough, I guess it wasn't a full playthrough. My first play of this game was actually a blind race against someone else, and I lost by like half a chapter. It was just like who could get the furthest in an hour, and I think I was lost in Mirror Temple while they were a little bit into Reflection. Waited just a little too long there. Why did I grab? What was I doing? What was I thinking, rather? Yeah, I'm getting to the point where like some of these parts I can zone out with my eyes and still do. I hesitated. I keep hesitating at that second crystal. Like I'm not sure if I've got it, and then I've got it, and it's too late. I need to click the button already. Getting impatient just a little bit. Gotta just slow it down. Just gotta breathe. Read the screen. Count things out when I need to. Patience helps. Don't be too patient, though. You'll miss your jump. My eyes are in like a mixture of like super focused and then just zoning out when I feel like I don't need hard focus. Held too long. Like a lot of the earlier sections, I'm just like, I know the timings. I don't exactly need to focus full time. I know exactly how long to hold each button most of the time. Where then I start getting to this section and it's like, alright, I need to pay attention. Still, like I have it down, but I don't fully have the muscle memory. Like that, I just forgot to click. Feel that way doing Goldens. Yeah, I'd imagine like, you know, you've practiced enough on certain screens where you just know, like there's only certain areas where it's actually a risk of dying. I say that as someone who doesn't have many golds, but like, you know, if you've practiced for it or died enough times at certain areas, you just know like what your risk zones are, since it'll be different for each person. Ooh, ooh. I thought I held up. Got 3 left. Which ones? I mean, are they Core A, 7A, and Farewell? Or have you knocked a couple out? 6B, 7B, Farewell. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense that 6 and 7 would be the Bs that you still have left. I guess thinking about it, core isn't like the hardest thing, right? I still dislike core blocks. I think I'll always dislike them. When I see them in one of these maps, I'll usually just let out a groan and then repeat all my pains of core blocks from Farewell B-side. But all the use of it in base game is usually not that bad. Hot take, core is the best chapter. I mean, that is an opinion. I don't share it, but I do like core. I just don't think it's the best. I guess, is that counting Farewell, or is that just base game? You are so wrong. Counting Farewell even. Oh, wow. Man, I bet you can't say that in any of the servers. There's probably a handful of people that would agree. I like the concept of core. I like most of the mechanics of core. I just think other chapters have better concepts and mechanics. I'm a big fan of the jellyfish from Farewell. Puffers are okay. Not as good as jellies, but they're cool. Why was I going to the right again right away? Part of me is thinking, while playing Halo, I was, or no, what was I playing? I was playing Dark Souls, and I was noticing a little bit that my joystick is having a harder time reading forward. And I'm wondering if it's that situation of it not reading me holding up on the joystick right away, and so its default is to go to the right. And if it's that, I can't really do anything about it because my second controller. That's the whole reason I got this controller, was because that started happening with the other controller. I don't think there's anything I can do here, right? Yeah, I already used a dash. I needed the height anyway from the feather. So I kind of just have to hope, wiggle the joystick a bit to get the forward register right away, and just hope. Because I think that's just my joystick going bad. I'm gonna start needing a new controller. I'll probably not tell the other people I play with, so like I'll still do Dark Souls challenge runs with a bad joystick and just not tell people, and because they'll immediately be like, dude, just buy a new controller. And I won't. Or like when I bought this controller, I bought it and then played with the other controller for like another 2 months because I was like, well, you know, Dark Souls isn't that hard to where I need a new controller. I can play with a bad joystick on Dark Souls. And I think it was only the Celeste mods that I was using the new controller on. But even then, like, I play Celeste with a D-pad, so I don't know why I'd be using a joystick for that. I think I was in a situation where I was like, well, I wasn't sure if I wanted to play Celeste with the new controller because I was thinking, you know I'll be clicking the buttons hard because I'll be like stressed and really trying to get my inputs in. So I like, for that I'll need the new controller, but at the same time it's like, but that'll ruin my new controller quicker, and I don't want to ruin the new controller, so I won't use it. Why did I jump? I still use the D-pad for water movement. I feel like I'm still precise enough with it, but feathers, I just can't. I need to use the joystick for feathers. I don't know how keyboard players do it. They're really on something else. I hesitated. I think feathers are a good mechanic. I think they're very clearly, feather areas are designed around having 360-degree movement. So when the rest of the game is all 8-directional, it does, cause a little clashing, I think. But I think, if that's one of like the weaker parts of the game, like that's not that bad. Yeah, like keyboard players with feathers, it's clearly designed to like be 360 degree. I think all the areas feel designed around that rather than 8-direction. But some people can do it, and good on them for being able to play with keyboard. I'm always more comfortable with controller, no matter what kind of game. Also, hot take, Rhythm Realm is a great map. Have I played that one? I think there is a rhythm block one. I have. Ah, first section of this flag. Okay, I like it. You know, it's quick. You're not waiting too long for most of it. I don't. In the original map, I can't remember if there's any areas where like you have to wait, like you're forced to wait a little bit for a section, because that's the only problem with a rhythm section is if on any cycle that you just have to wait. Like if you're spawning me and I have to wait for a full cycle to go, I'd rather you not make me wait. I'm not impatient, but you know, you have the ability to make me not wait, and you chose not to. But maybe that there's also the thing of like maybe someone who's better at the game doesn't have to wait there, and maybe it's built around that, and it could be. I'll still complain about it because most of the time I won't know. But if it's like that, then you could just be like, well, clearly you're not good enough, and you know, like that cycle wasn't built for you, and you know, I'd be fine with that. I definitely know that there's just people who are multiple tiers above me in being able to play this game. So I know there's some stuff that like I can see that there's something else, and I don't know how to do something, and I don't know, like I can't even begin to understand what the person would do for it, but I know that there's something there. I slightly hesitated. I already forgot like which part I hesitated on. I think it was coming out of the feather. I thought would happen earlier, and then it didn't happen when I thought it would. I'm thinking that's what it was. Just gonna roll with that excuse. I should have paused. I should have waited a little bit. My fingers weren't ready for the next section. I'm right there though. Like, I know my fingers can do it. Coming close to 2 hours on just this flag. And gotta say, I'm enjoying it more than when I started. Like, I've not gotten to a point where, like, I start making empty threats in my head. Oh, I rounded it too much. Heavenly and intermediate is not for you. The last screen's just hot garbage. Well, I can't remember what it is, but I'll agree with you. There have definitely been some screens where it's like, this mechanic is awesome, or like all the gameplay for the screen or the level has been good. Why did I do that? Oh, Silver Springs. That was the ones you have to dash into. Oh, I love that mechanic. Because was the last screen the long one where you have like all the move blocks? 4, not 3. Oh man. Was that the last screen or the second to last screen or something? That was? Okay. I actually really liked that. It took me a bit to understand what I had to do, but like once it clicked in my head, I was like, oh, that's really cool. I think Blizzard struggled on it a bit more, but we were only a couple attempts apart on that, I think. Yeah, I liked it, but I can understand getting very aggravated at it. I think Blizzard was right with, difficulty in this versus something like Jump King, where this, no matter how hard it is, you're like right there to the end of the, like you have a decently close checkpoint, even on these longer screens, where Jump King, if you mess up, like you could be back at the start of the game and you have to make your way all the way back up. And that's something where it's like it's easy to get frustrated if you've just lost all the progress, and it's like, well, some parts are, what was I doing there? Some parts aren't that bad, where other parts it's like it's not hard getting back, it's just slow and irritating and like not as enjoyable as it could be. Where this, it's like it's not that far getting back to where I last died, and then on top of that, like I know exactly what to do. I don't have to wait for anything. I just need to click the buttons at the right time in the right place and not die. I remember, like, in the area I'm at in the Jump King DLC is a wind section where the wind is constantly switching between blowing left and blowing right. And there's so much where it's like, okay, you made the jump, you've got to wait for the wind to be blowing the right way. I don't know what I was doing there. And so, like, every time I die, it's like, I need to get back through, and then I need to wait. In the first level, there was a windy area with heavy snow. Heavy snow being that you have to jump everywhere. You can't walk. And so some areas, you just had to wait for the wind to change just to, like, slightly shift your position a couple inches to the side, or else you just couldn't make it. Like, just lining up the next jump, you had to wait. There, I kind of jumped way too early, but I was still able to save it. Pretty proud of myself. I was about to pause restart, and then I was like, I might be able to. Couldn't remember what the timer was at. Can't wait to have to do these, like, fast and not be able to do it. Blizzard is much better at those than me. Spent too much time thinking about switching to D-pad. I may just have to do it with joystick instead of putting focus elsewhere. I'm worried about getting the angles wrong, though, is what I'm kind of stressing out about. But I think I can do it. I trust in myself. Let's go. I did it. Oh, that feels really good. I just told myself, I even with like the reverse, I was like, I'm just going. And then standing on the cosmic block, I was like, I'm just going. And then I just kept using the joystick. Oh man, I'm glad I did that like all as fast as I could mentally. That feels so good. Thank you for the GG. Oh man. An hour and 45 minutes on that screen. That was good. That was very fun. Woo. All right. Oh, the music shift. Ooh. That's satisfying. All right. I need to give my fingers a rest. Not that I would continue, because this is a co-op adventure with my friend Blizzard. And since he's asleep, I won't be moving forward.